my goodness. How's everybody doing? Shout out to you, Grinders, the chat, man. Man, we'll start this GrindsGiving with a huge thank you to all the Grinders currently in the chat that waited. Hold on. Oh, my goodness. Waited an extra time from my 8 o'clock start time. I want to thank everybody for hanging in there. So I'm like fighting a cold, but I'm going to try to get through this. I owe the GrindsGiving. Thank you for all the Grinders. Thank you again, everybody. Shout out. I'm going to do some shout outs here. We're going to have a crazy show tonight. It might be a Bachelor Grindhouse. I've been in touch with Frog. We'll see who comes on in the Grindhouse, for the show. But it is going to be some good stuff. Good stuff. So shout out Compost Smurf, Mariano, Dave Rock, Nick, Chicory Pokery, Carl, Sergeant, Ron M, VIP Grinder. Shout out to you, Alex E. Yeah, boy. Compost Smurf, how you doing? Tool Man, the tools are here. Oh, man. I'm going to tell you, Ghostface, how you doing? Sam C. Don John Chan. How you doing? How's everybody doing in there? Tenshu, what's up? Oh, Whiskey, I said get your drinks. Ghosts in the Garage, what's up? How you doing, man? Ghosts New Orleans, we got the Ghosts here. We all ready? Advocate, how you doing? Dave Rock, Mr. Tennis. How you doing, everybody? Who's that? Wild Wolf. What's up? Shout out to everybody coming in. Maniolas, how you doing, man? Nice tweets. Thanks, man, for that crazy stuff, man. I almost fall out of my chair with some of the stuff that you guys tweet at me that you're finding on the interwebs. I'm in shock. On the Twitter streets. Yes, the gears are here. It's showtime. Boycott Activision. Excellent name. How you doing, Umar? Oh, man. Yes, in the United States is Thanksgiving week. Black Friday shopping season. Yes. Yes. Oh, man.
Booty.
Oh, man. The game night's starting rough. You guys, hit me when I'm down. The game night 1, 2, 3 to 5. He goes, don't blame the cold, Jez. We all know you're playing Pentiment. Get better soon. Thank you, game night. Yes, I was playing the game of the year that got snuffed out of the Game Awards. Pentiment? Yes. Penta-friggin' mint. Holy crap. What a game. That's right. You got me. You caught me red-handed. Pants down.
I came looking for booty.
Oh, damn, pause. What's that? So, speaking about this the week, first, we got a shout-out say thanking everybody at GrindsGiving. It will not be a GrindsGiving without looking into the rafters. Split. 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 Split, 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 split. Here he is, VIP Grinders. He's ready. He brought the quality. The VIP Grinders in the rafters clubbing. Boosters, stay outside. Thank you again for being the VIP Grinders. Thank you again for all your support to the channel. You heard him. Dancing. Shout out to everybody there, man. Oh, damn, Josh got his God of War Platinum today. A shout out to the VIPs supporting this channel, using those awesome Herman Holt splits. They knew it was coming. Manny else knew it was coming. He knew it was coming. Yo, what's up? Happy Thanksgiving to you, man. Shout out to the VIPs. Thank you again. You want to be a VIP, hit that join button, and you can do all the cool emojis. Herman Holt splits, Halo Rat. We got them all. 3 C's. They've been shook. They've been shook. Oh, damn. The 3 C's are shook with Twitter. They've realized that they can't cap any longer. They're losing their cap. They're going to Hive. Go over there, please. Leave us here. Leave the real gamers to talk about games. You want to cap and do all your 3 C's? Go over to Hive. Enjoy yourself. Start up a new kind of circle jerk. But shout out to the VIP Grinders. Cheering in with Herman Holtz and quality splits. There's nothing like it. Keep all that down, boost the quality outside. Shout out to everybody there. Thank you, Herman Holst, for the splits. True Witty with the 2. He goes, Pentiment has a theme song called Reading Rainbow. Yo, I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. That's hilarious. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yo, Kick the Rash, just shout out to Kick the Rash, man. I was singing that song for the whole friggin' week. I was like, butterfly in the sky. I could go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. Yes. Oh my goodness. That is you want to know what? Marketing. Marketing right there. Could have put Pentiment on the map. Maybe even give it the Game of the Year nomination. Instead of stealth dropping in on a goddamn Wednesday afternoon after brunch. Oh, damn it. That was genius marketing right there. No, I did not finish Ragnarok. No, I am taking my time with Ragnarok because I'm waiting for that friggin' photo mode, man. Because there's so many things I want to take pictures with. I just enjoying it right now. I'm enjoying it right now. I'm with the, where am I now? I'm about 8 to 9 hours in. I think it was like 9 hours in the game right now. But like, incredible. I gave my impression of last week. I played even more. I tell you, the story, the characters, where it's going, and I know there's twists coming. I hear people talk about twists. I have nothing. I have no clue. Oh, you want another song? I can start singing, dude. I gotta save my throat, save my voice, because I'm gonna tell you something. Ready? Last week, that show that I did last night on Wednesday, my voice was gone, dude. I was yelling so much with the Grindhouse Awards that it was so friggin' awesome. And you guys loved it so much that I'm like, we're going to do the Grindhouse Awards again. We're not done with the Grindhouse Awards. I'm bringing it back tonight. We're going to have some Grindhouse Awards. But, man, I'm going to tell you, my voice was crazy 2 days. I was like, holy crap, man. I went the whole time like, my God. But it was worth it, man, because that was some just grade A awesomeness, man. You guys loved it. I had a blast. I went back to listen to some of the stuff because I go back to look at some of the chats. Some of the chats that I missed and see you guys' reaction, because sometimes I'm so moving things around, activating stuff, turning on the music, doing all that stuff that I can't read every single type of chat. And the guy, I just let you know, I go back in there, I read all the chats, I read all the comments. Thank you for all the comments and stuff. I know I was yelling like crazy, dude. I might do it again. Who knows? I'm gonna put myself in a friggin' I'm gonna be coughing fit right now, but we'll see. It got in the awards, man, and we'll talk about the awards. But, man, it was fun. I got more. You want it? You got it. Hit that like button. More. And I'm bringing it. We're going to do it sooner than later. I'm not going to do it at the end. Thank you, Mr. Tennis. I know. Dude, I got more Grindhouse Awards for you. We're going to be doing it. We're not done. We don't have a cutoff date at the Grindhouse. We ensure we include every game. Everything, even games you never heard of. We make sure that we include every game in the Grindhouse Awards, okay? So all the complainers out there, don't worry about it. We'll take care of you. The Grindhouse takes care of you. We make our own award show here. We got the awards going on here, right? We got them. Oh, damn. That's what Twitter's been, man. Twitter's been crazy. But first I want to start off, we're going to get through some of these topics here. I'll wait for Frogs come in or, links in when they're coming on in. But Black Friday deal. So, one of the things I wanted to shout out everybody, early on the show, shout out 130 people here, hit that like button. One of the things I wanted to let you guys know is like, just like I told you about the Target 2-for-1 thing, one thing everybody talks about is value. Value proposition. Oh my God, value. And everybody don't talk about sales. Instead, they talk about it has to be free in day one. That's bullshit. Those are the beggars. Those are the people that don't care. But I want to tell you something. Some Black Friday deals right now. They got some good games. They got all the EA Sports games are on sale, if you care about those. The FIFA with the World Cup going on right now is going on sale. I think it's on sale for like $40 at Target. I'll tell you what I picked up so far gaming-wise with Black Friday. They had Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Edition for $20 at Target, the PS5 version. I would highly recommend that. Just a collection of all those awesome turtle games with online for $20. So, I'm not showing live. Hold the phone. Let me make sure I should be showing live. Let me see. So yeah, I got the Turtles Cowabunga Edition. Oh yeah, what's going on? Oh no, it's showing live on my channel. Now you bought a game, yeah, boy. Now everybody's starving. Oh damn, Tiny Tim. Please, sir, please. But you can afford $180 worth of Game Pass though. Oh, we'll talk about that. I've been thinking about this for a while now. Actually, I might have said it a couple of times. Last of Us Part 1's on sale on PlayStation Direct. Yes, that is in my shopping cart. I'm ready for that. I also got the Quarry, whatever the hell you call it. The Quarry. I got that at Best Buy. That was $40 there. Last of Us 2 is only $10. Let's see what else there. All the PlayStation controls are on sale for $50. And also PlayStation Plus, all the tiers are 25% off on the PlayStation Store. Now, I don't know if you could add it and stack it. But no, it's interesting, and I don't know if anybody's seen this. Let me know in the chat. One of the Black Friday things. I actually saw a PlayStation Now card, $60 for a year at Target, and I'm like, I thought they got rid of those. Now, from what I read, was that if you use those cards, they're only going to give you, they're not doing that stacking thing. They're not going to turn a year of PlayStation Now into a year of PlayStation Plus Essential. PlayStation Plus Extra. I believe what they're going to do is take the $60 and add it to whatever the value of the monthly charge is for the thing. So if you spend $60 on a PlayStation Now card, you activate it, it's going to give you $60 worth of whatever tier that you activated. That's what my understanding is on it. But it was so weird seeing a PlayStation Now card at Target. I was like, whoa, wait a second. And then I realized that you can't do that with the PlayStation services, which we'll get into the services stuff. The 3D Pulse for $69, dude, that's a steal. Those are some kick-ass headphones. They are awesome. The only problem with them is not the sound. It is not the surround sound. It is not the battery life is actually pretty good. It's the comfort. I feel like that they should have used softer cushions on the ears because it does put pressure on behind my ear. Because the way the ear cups are is that they're thicker in the back and slimmer in the front. So basically, they kind of pad your back of the ear, but they put more pressure on it. That's the only reason why I kind of shy away from those. I'm going to tell you, I do all the headphones and stuff. But one of the headphones that I thought was a good deal that's on sale, and I know people like shit on Turtle Beach, but the Turtle Beach Gen 2 Max, they work on, and if you get the Xbox version, those actually work on Xbox and PlayStation and PC and Switch. If you get the PlayStation ones, they only work on PlayStation, PC, and Switch. But if you get the Xbox ones, they're the same price, and they'll work on any console. But I'm going to tell you, for the price, they're like $149, $139 on Black Friday. Dude, they sound awesome, and they work really well. And they're very comfortable as well, the Turtle Beach Maxes. And then I also have the best of the best, which I always recommend. It's very expensive, but the Octus Nova Pro wireless, absolutely insane. The battery life and the charging of the battery, it'll never go away. And also too, it has like an amp. So that little wireless thing that charges it has an amp, man. Those things sound incredible. And they're like slick Bluetooth noise canceling headphones, but they're like $325. But yeah, there's headphones for everybody, but I would definitely recommend those 69s are great. My head is too big. Oh shit, pause. Oh my goodness. I knew that was coming. It is. Both ends. That's right. Both ends. All year. True Virgil with the 199. He goes, how about you call out Sony on Kratos killing a who? I didn't see that. I'm not talking about that. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not, but humana. Okay. I'm not saying that one. I don't know what that is. But thank you for the super chat. But anyway, even just the Steel series, the Octus 9, like the Steel series are great. Like the Octus 9, the Nova 9s, I think they do. The Octus 7Ps, always like those. Platinums are great. The only problem with the Platinums was the headband, Josh. Like that was the always thing. Like that metal head, that rubber friggin' top that they had would always get caught on my bald ass head and skull. Like, but the Platinums are always great. I use those with the VR and stuff like that. The one thing too, I'll say, the same way I know that the Sony H9s are on sale. The H7, you said, the 150. The only problem with the Sony InZones is that I think the microphones are not that good. I was about to get those, and yes, no spoilers, please, about God of War, because I didn't get there, and don't talk about it in the chat, because the grinders are going to get you if you put spoilers in there, because I don't want to be ruined with all that stuff. The InZones top. I would say, the thing I read a lot of reviews, I listened to tons of reviews. I was so close to getting them, but the microphone is not good on those. They do not have a good microphone. I don't know why. It's a boom microphone. It's not built into the headset, but it is not a great microphone there. And, just, about that. So, but yeah, some other Black Friday deals. I want to see what else they had. I think there was the other big thing for all the grinders out there. Got to give everybody all the shout outs. This is all the information that you can get up front. This is what I take care of the grinders that come in the Grindhouse. The Samsung Pro 980 with the heatsink, $180 on Amazon. 2 terabyte. Wow. There you go, grinders. There it is. And I think actually I did, just to highlight something. Let's go to the Twitter world, and I'm going to come to here it is, right here, Gaming Grindhouse. You heard it here first. You follow me on Twitter. Yeah, look at this. Here it is. Boom. Look at this. 189 it is. 189, 980 Pro with the heatsink, 2 terabyte. Black Friday, baby. Go get it. The 1 terabyte is 119. I have a 1 terabyte in mine, and it's like almost full. Dude, 2 terabyte. Craziness. Crazy. Oh, it does have a decent microphone, Mr. Tennis? All right, well, good. Good. Listen. But look at this. Black Friday, baby. Black Friday deals. If you need it, that is for the SSD with the heatsink, Mr. Tennis. That's with the heatsink. There you go. Go get it. 2 terabyte. And I think Best Buy is matching it. Best Buy, I think, has it for $190, but Best Buy doesn't have the heatsink. I don't know. But this price, dude, this is from Amazon. This is not no bootleg guy. This is PS5 Capital with the heatsink, Samsung one. Boom. You want to see the Xbox Black Friday deals? Let's see. Oh, what a 1 terabyte Gen 3 for $199, 9%. Oh, well, that's what proprietary gets you, right? Well, let's see what that 2 terabyte is, right? $359 for a Gen 3 2 terabyte Xbox Series S and X booster memory chip. So tell me again how this was anti-consumer, because you need a screwdriver. Screwdriver you need. That was not, and remember they complained. They're like, oh, where's your SSD expand? They were waiting for the Gen 4, just like Cerny said. It's like, guys, wait for the Gen 4. Wait, I told you we're not ready. And then there you go. Market drop. This was $400 on sale. This is what an open market SSD, this is why this is better. When you have proprietary, good luck. They said, oh, other people were going to make the memory card. You want to know what? Nobody's making it, dude. And go buy yourself a 512 gigabyte booster box that's now on sale for $250. You got your memory card for 1 terabyte is just the price of the console. Hell, if you want a 2 terabyte, you're basically paying for the friggin' $400. And look at the sale. That's what happens when they're proprietary. There's no other way to get storage on the Xbox. There's no other way. This is it. This is the only way to play games off the Xbox. If you have games, if you want to download all those Game Pass games, woohoo, Call of Duties and then all your Game Pass library, well, there it is. So who said that this is better than this? This is not no bootleg SSD either. This is a Samsung SSD. This is not no name brand kind of budget one. But this is what an open market SSDs do. This is what it is. A 2 terabytes. 189. Come on. There you go. So there's your Black Friday right there. Who the hell? $359. And they also, I think they have like a 500 gigabyte one. They have a 500. They don't have anything higher than a 2 gigabyte. But this is it. This is all you're getting. But it is robbery. $200 for a 1 terabyte? The 1 terabyte here is $119 with the heatsink. So, I remember when people said that this was a bad thing. Open market SSD Gen 4, nonetheless, it's faster. Versus the proprietary SSD Gen 3. Where are all the value seekers? Where are all the people that say Xbox is the best value in gaming? The best value. You know, they're always watching for $10 extra games and making sure that PlayStation's not overcharging for stuff. For the payers, they say. For the payers. Oh, you're so slick on Twitter. For the payers, right? Well, who's paying now? And who's going to keep paying? Because there's no solution to this. There's a solution for $70 games. You don't like the price, you wait for it to go on sale. Where is your sale price? It's still high. Value shoppers, blue light special dudes, blue light Twitter marks. For the payers. Sony's for the payers. Oh, really? Uh-huh. There you go. Memory card proprietary. I told you from day one when Microsoft announced it, that is a bad move. And when Sony announced an open market SSD, Gen 4, and guess what else? Gen 4 and 5, they will work on this. So technically, you could get a faster SSD expansion than what's inside the PlayStation 5. So you could actually kind of partially upgrade your PlayStation with a faster speed SSD. Whereas the Xbox, you are stuck with a Gen 3 SSD stuck in their proprietary casing. We learned this with the 360. They took a 52 RPM. I don't even know the 52 RPM at the time. They took a 5200 RPM friggin' bootleg HDD and put it in the proprietary slot capping to stick it on top of your 360. There you go. Proprietary, there's no reason for it. There is a reason. Seagate's making money on it. Microsoft's making money on it. You're paying for it. Oh, it's so convenient. You could just plug it in. Oh, wait, let's see. Is that for all you value shoppers out there? Let me know. Is it $359 convenient over $189? Is it almost double the price convenience to really use a screwdriver? Is it worth double? You could buy 2 of these. And it's faster. The Game Night 123 with the 5. He goes, over here in Australia. Shout out to Australia, baby. The Seagate storage Xbox is $429.95. And that is for the 1 terabyte. The DualSense Edge is $100 cheaper. Holy crap. This one? Woof. Well, that's crazy. That is insane. But it's proprietary, dude. And they said like other people, Western Digital made. Nobody has made one. We're 2 years in. We'll talk about the 2-year anniversary. 2 years in. Nobody made one. But I remember everybody saying it was a bad idea. Well, I said no. Proprietary is not good. Not good. They make goddamn PCs. They know what they're doing. And it's just a custom shell. But dude, Black Friday sales, go get them if you need them. No excuses, baby. Even the 1 terabyte for $119. I've been doing a 1 terabyte. It's not bad. It's fine. Like the 2 terabyte, I think, like, you know, if you want to get like some, like if you just want a whole library of games on there. But man, and I'm going to tell you too, like with the PlayStation Plus, what they've been coming out with, some of those games, I've been just downloading some games too. That's why my the hard drive's getting filled up. Because I just been downloading some games. Like I was playing some, just some of the games that they've been putting in there. Like trying them out and stuff. Because they've been putting some crazy games in that PlayStation Plus. I want to talk about it, man. It's value seekers. The blue light special shoppers out there. Like, I think you need to reassess your value here. Because I'm seeing value all over here. And all I hear about is Game Pass is the best. Why? Because you like Xbox? That makes no sense. You know? Cyber Dragon! Shout out to VIP member Cyber Dragon for 11 months. Almost a year, baby. What up? What up, mods? What up, Chez? What up, Jez and the Grinders? Thank you so much, Cyber Dragon. I appreciate all the support, man. Use those emojis, baby. Almost a full year. See, screwdrivers. They need to use screwdrivers, they said. But anyway, there's some of the Black Friday deals. But I'm telling you, let's see if I didn't have any other ones. Nope, that's about it for the Black Friday so far. But keep a look at Twitter. If I find anything, I will definitely share it out. Share it out there. I didn't even talk about that thing. But yeah. But there you go. Hard drives for the win, baby. You got games, you got hard drives, you're all set. And then I talked about the PS Plus sale. So 25% off PlayStation Plus. So if you go to their thing, let's see, the PS Plus store. Yeah. So 25% off on 12 months of PlayStation Plus. So let's see here. So here we go. Woof. Those are some prices right there. Here we go. I'm going to show this. So this is the other thing, right? PlayStation Plus. So you got the premium, extra, and essential. So your essential is coming in at the essential is coming in at $44.99 for the year. Shout out to Musma. How you doing? 100. Holy crap. How you doing, man? Thank you so much. Holy. You know what? Masama, you're getting it. You're getting it. Thanksgiving time, baby. You're getting that. That deserves. Holy crap. My God, I'm like stumbling here. Thank you so much, man. You are getting the. Where is it? Where is my thing? Here it is. Number one customer, baby.
And second.
Woo! Thank you. You got the song, baby.
Ladies, and they're all on King Pass. Somerville, Playgale Requiem. What to play first
Stuffing, baby.
and what to play last. Match to ground, shroom and doom. 'Cause they're all on
Quality splits.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy
Oh, no.
Spirit,
Oh, no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
Hey, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. GrindsGiving, baby. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm like stuttering. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I didn't know what the hit. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really, I love interacting with you guys and girls in the chat, man. It's just fun. I love it. And thank you again for all the support. I'm just beyond I'm humbled by everybody. It's great. I'm just so happy that I'm able to do this, share an opinion, and you guys love it, and I'll keep doing it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So just to go on some more sales. So the essentials, so 25% off. And I always said, like, around Black Friday, you do this, right? So they do this all the time, the 25% off. So $44.99 for the essential, right? Then you got your extra for $74. Now notice I'm reading the 1 years because that's where the discount is. The discount is the 1 year. So extra, which this is the one to get, dude. And I get I get the 2 terabyte Jazz. Thank you. So yeah, I can get my 2 terabytes. Now, the $75 for a 12-month subscription of a PlayStation Plus Extra, which gives you the essential and the extra. You get the Ubisoft Classic games, the game catalog, which they dropped like 15 games in it. 15 games this last month. In addition, God of War. God of War that comes out and it does its own thing. But in addition, extra. And then premium, which I think this is where they're hurting. Like, this is where I think they need to add more value with the stuff. I think once they do PS3 games downloadable, it's going to blow up. I think they need to do more classic games in there. But for the price, $89, you're getting the trials. You're getting the cloud streaming, which, it is what it is. I really think this one, I would say save the money and do $74. $75 for the year. Whew, that's the price of a game. Price of a game. You're hooked for something as a back burner way to fill in the time in between releases. But this is the thing. 12-year subscription, because it's already discounted. Because if you look, let's just compare this to the Game Pass, right? Thank you. Entertain all of us. Cheers, man. Cheers to you. Thank you so much. So if you look at this, it's 12 months for $99, not even with the discount, right? 12 months for $99, right? $100 for 12 months subscription. $15 a month gives you what? $180. So you're basically getting a deal by buying it for a year, right? Then they take that deal. So you're saving $80 by paying a year up front. Then you're taking that and you're going to discount that 25%. to $75. Okay? Now, why? Sony did this, right? And this is the topic I wanted to talk to, the third topic about the 2-year review of stuff. Sony rebranded its PlayStation stuff. I would say the premium is still in its infancy. I think the clouds, I think the game trials are neat. All right. The cloud streaming, whatever. I think they need to emphasize more of the classic catalog, and more of the classic catalog needs to be natively downloadable, because they did the whole Ratchet collection and it's great. The games they're giving you, it's great. But when they're streaming only, But when you look at this, the middle one is the analogous to Game Pass, because it doesn't have day one games, but this has, they're dropping tons of games in here, right? Where is the 1-year subscription for Game Pass? You cannot buy a year subscription of Game Pass. So when you go to Game Pass, and this is where I was saying, like, Sony actually leapfrogged Microsoft with their services. Yeah, you could join for $1. Okay, yeah, I see that. But where are the prices? Where are your prices? Xbox, where are you hiding them? Where are you hiding your prices? Hold on, I'm trying to get their prices up here. I know, that dumb sell process. I know. But there is no 1 year, there is no, there is no, here it is. Where the hell is it? Dude, they got it hidden behind the, here it is. So, there we go. Let's look. Grinders, we're gonna break it down for you. Well, actually, let me do the full screen here. You saw the PlayStation ones. So, the Game Pass for $1. Holy shit. But if you look, there is no 1 year option for Game Pass. I don't understand it. Why there's no option for Game Pass. There's only the 3 months and there's monthly. They're still throwing it away for $1. But after this, it's so Game Pass Ultimate is $15 a month. So there you go, right? $15 a month. PC Game Pass is $10 a month because it includes PC games but no online needed. And then this is the robbery right here that nobody talks about. Game Pass for console. With $10 a month, you do not get online. So there are games that are in Game Pass that you cannot play with this subscription. So if you just pay $10 a month on the console, you get your booster, comes in for $250. You get this. You cannot play Sea of Thieves. You cannot play Gears 5, Gears 4. You can't play any of those online. You can't play any online games. You can't play State of Decay online. You can't play any online functionality at all. But you'll have the game. And I'm saying games that are solely online, like Sea of Thieves, dude, you can't play it. You don't have Xbox Live. You could play free-to-play games, but you cannot play the games in Game Pass that have online functionality because you don't have Live. You need to upgrade to Game Pass Ultimate. That's where PC Game Pass is the better deal. Because for $10, you're getting online functionality. So if you get Gears 5, you could play that online. You could play Sea of Thieves without paying for online. But it's a scam on console. I don't know. So what I'm saying is that there's no 1 year discount. You could play Halo online because it's free. Halo Infinite is free, so you can play Halo Infinite online. But Master Chief Collection, you can't play that online if you just have Game Pass here. Because this doesn't include Xbox Live. So it says right here, unlimited access to 100 games. Okay. New games added all the time. Game Studios day and date release. Member discounts. And then you see here, Game Pass Ultimate. Right here. Xbox Live Gold includes deals with gold, games with gold. Ooh. Games with gold. And console multiplayer. So you see right here, this aspect is not here. So Game Pass Ultimate, that's what you need. You need to pay $15 a month. Paying just $10 for Game Pass sucks. So when you see this, Microsoft needs to revamp their whole Game Pass approach. And also, you don't get EA Play games also with Game Pass for console either. So all the Madden Trials, the EA Vault, you don't get that either for $10. So it's a no-brainer to pay the $5, but you're paying $15 a month. Now, what I'm saying is that there is no one-year way to buy Game Pass. There is no, it's $180 by paying per month. Or you could buy a 3-month for $45. That's it. That's all that's available to you. So why does Sony allow you to buy a year, a 12-month subscription at a discount already of $99? You're not paying $15 a month. It's not $180. It is 25% off the first 12 months and then $99 every 12 months. So it's this, and then they discounted that for $75. Even worse, look at Essential. $10 a month. It's $60 a year. But remember, Xbox, you can't do that online. You have to go through a vendor. You got to call up their support person because you can't natively pay $60 to play Xbox Live Gold. They don't want you saving money. Microsoft needs a 1-year Game Pass subscription for a discount, just like Sony's doing. They need a 1-year Game Pass Ultimate, not for $180, but for $99 to match Sony's thing. They need a revamp to their service. They need a revamp. Because Sony basically just killed them in price with this. And that was one thing that Game Pass never had. You have to be paying $15 a month. Why would you do that? I don't understand. Why would you, if you want people to stay on Game Pass, why would you not offer a 1-year subscription for a discount to keep them locked in? I don't know. Do you know why? I don't know. It's a question nobody asks. If you want your subscriptions to grow, why do you make it so volatile that they only could do a 1-month or a 3-month? Especially when they do not know. No, Yassine, I haven't yet. I'm going to lead right into that. But especially if they haven't, they don't have really a roadmap to when games are coming out. They're delaying games here and there. Why are they making it so fickle where you could just jump on, jump off? I call it peekaboo gaming. Why do they make it like that and they don't try to lock you in for a year? Like, they're trying to get you to sample for $1, but that's only for a month. And then after that, they're going to jack up the price. So, I don't understand the logic here. Like, if they want to lock you in, they should just make it a year for a discount. And like I said, Sony's year is right here. $99, $100 for a year of basically Game Pass. Oh, so they don't have day one games. Well, Microsoft didn't have a lineup for 2022. Like, day one games. They had day one games. Stray was in there. There you go, day one. Woo! And where's the difference? The day one first party games, where are they? Pentiment. You're paying $180 for Pentiment day one. Scorn, it's not even first party. Crossfire X. Who? Booty quality. So they need a revamp. So I'm thinking they really haven't been pushing Game Pass this year. This year, I think, was like, if you want to, let's go to the, like, a 2-year review of these services. Sony revamped their whole services with Premium, Extra, and Essential, and basically just blew the lid off of value and cost that nobody talks about. You notice that nobody has brought this up, and it's on a 25% discount now for the holidays. So not only were you getting an $80 discount for 1 year of Extra, but you also are getting this. Now, I'm not saying, oh my God, everybody go subscribe. This is the future of gaming. Throw out your wallets. This is it. No. I'm talking about the value The people that say Xbox is great because of the value, not because of the games, not because of the features, not because of the stuff that it's about gaming. It's because of just this perception that they care about you. They don't. Where's your 1 year? I'm not telling everybody to go buy this. All I'm pointing out is that there is a 12-month subscription in all of these tiers that give you a discount from the monthly price. 12 months of $10 a month, that's $120. Well, if you buy the year, it's $60, half price. Xbox had that. That's what Xbox Live is. However, you can't go do that on their console. You need to go buy a $60 card for Xbox Live for a year in the store. Extra, their PlayStation Plus, a Game Pass. $15 a month is $180 a year. Well, it's only $100 if you just sub up for the year. $80 savings. Oh, and then we're going to do a Black Friday sale on it. PlayStation Premium is $17.99. That's $206 a year. Or something like that. $214, $206. But $206, right? What is it? Alexa, what is $18 times 12? $216. Thank you. $216 a year. But if you buy the 1 year, it's $120. Almost $100 savings for the 1 year. Tell me who's locking people in for a year. Why does Microsoft not have a 1 year option for Game Pass? I don't know. Game Pass has been out longer than this. And know what? Sony did this discount when PS Now. PS Now was $15 or whatever a month, and they had it for $60. Why doesn't Game Pass have a 1 year subscription for a discount? So we don't say, hey, you're playing Pentiment for $180 a year. $100 a year? Where is the deal? Where is the discount? Every subscription service has this. Go look at HBO Max. You sign up, you want to pay monthly, $15 a month. You want to sign up for a year, pay up front? Hey, we'll give you a 15% discount. Oh, damn, Ron M. I'm sorry for everybody who had Alexis. Sorry. Thank you. But there you go. I'm coming into your home, everybody. There we go. I'm messing around with your Alexis. Oh, damn. What? Whoa. Dildo Baggins with the 2. He goes, but Xbox has Hades and Requiem. Oh, my God.
Oh, and Psychonauts 2.
I forgot.
Games are coming fast. 12 minutes in Hades. And they're all on Game Pass. Some of them are like a Requiem. What to play first and what to play last. Skyrim 2, Ground, Shroom, and Doom. Cause they're all on Game Pass. Among Us, The Ascent, and more.
They're all on Game Pass. I forgot. And there's a question. On Gaming UK, it says, one of the questions is, can you get Xbox Game Pass for 12 months? It says, memberships to Xbox, it says right here, memberships to Xbox Game Pass only include 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months. I think I guess there's a 6 month. Why can't you get a year? Only Xbox Live you can get a year, and that's the only way to get Xbox Live for a year is going through their service. So watch this. Can you get Xbox Live for a year on Xbox? Watch this. Let's see. Man, this is all upgrading for $1. Holy crap. Excuse me. And then this is if you convert it, right? So if you buy 1 month of gold, it's worth the 20 days of Ultimate. If you buy 3 months of gold, it's 50 days of Ultimate plus a month. So you see, you can't stack anymore. This is after you stacking. Now they just take the equivalent. So 1 month of PC Game Pass is 20 days of Ultimate. So it just takes whatever the money is and puts it to there. So you only get a month of Ultimate for 1 month of PC Game Pass because Ultimate is more money than Game Pass. That's why. PC Game Pass is $10 a month, but Ultimate is $15. So they only give you 20 days of it. But there is no way to buy a year of Game Pass Gold or even PC Game Pass. See? And it says it right here. It says, yeah, you cannot, it's only a month. I don't know why they're doing that. I set off your 2 Alexa devices. Oh, damn, I'm sorry. I forget. But yeah. So if you're talking about retention, I'm hurting the mega corporation's feelings. Oh, shit, pause. You know? But I'm just calling out the shit. We're talking about Black Friday, PlayStation Plus sales. Like, dude, like, I don't understand. There's no sale on Game Pass. Just upgrade for $1. Do it for $1. Do it. That's all I see on their website. Like, look on their website. This is all I see. Upgrade for $1. Do it for $1. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it for $1. Do it. Do it. Do it for $1. I don't know. I just, dude, it makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to me on any of that stuff. I don't get it. Man, I was 17 years with Xbox Live. Whoo-wee! 17 years. Holy Philness. Holy, you like my, yeah, let me show you. You want to see my my Xbox profile picture? If you haven't seen it yet. There it is. There it is. Phil Spencer. And anyway, if people say, why do you care, Jez? Why do you care about Xbox? You say, hey, I got a higher gamer score than half of these dudes. All right? And I haven't played this thing. And I have 17 years of Xbox Live. 17 years. So you know they must have done somebody dirty in order for me to not like this. Gamers. I haven't touched this thing. There. I don't know. Why does it bother you? You tell me why. They abandoned everything that I friggin' played on. Shit. I was checking out my Xbox app 4 days ago to see who the hell was online. That's what I was saying. There's my Phil Ness. I got Phil Ness. I love it. Phil Ness on PC. It is like an ex-girlfriend I can't let go, dude. It is. I can't let it go. They're ruining all my franchises. Halo's in the shits. Crackdown 3. I used to remember that was fun back in the day. Now that's in the shits. Perfect Dark was my favorite on N64. I'm not betting on Crystal Dynamics, the bootlegs. Who knows, man? Think about the stuff that you grew up with. The partying, the hanging out, great times, Halo co-op, all the... Shh. Dude, it sucks. But then, come on these social media thing and tell people you don't know what you're talking about. Xbox is better now. Excuse me? Who? What? Who? What? Who? What? Xbox is better now? Let's see how much Xbox is better now. Let's see. So. And you want to see my last photo? Look what I took. What's up, Xbox? I'm going to run your studios now. Here. I got the bleeding from the head. You hurt me so much with the no games. I had to bash my head on the ground. What the fuck? Harry. Goddamn Phil Spencer, you stupid idiot. I'm gonna run this ship. Damn it. This bullshit. Shit. It's better now, they say. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's about more people playing the games. More people who? More people who? No, Herman's like, It's about quality games. The just isn't quality. But as we conclude the 2-year reviews, right? We've seen the lineup. We've seen what Xbox has done. Hey, they released Halo, right? Hey. They released Halo. Halo came and went. And I'm going to give you a GrindsGiving. I think it's time. It's a special. We're going to go right to the thankful and GrindsGiving. And we're going to go to a GrindsGiving. Here we go. Ooh. Hello, grinders. This is GrindsGiving. I'm here to let you know a little hint. Every year after a Halo release, Microsoft pivots. Master Chief Collection, they pivoted their Xbox store and said Master Chief will be on PC on Steam. After Halo 5, Microsoft pivoted and said, yes, we will go to PC. It is about engagement. Halo 5, pivot. Now with Halo Infinite, what is different this year? The push for Game Pass, the third-party day one games, the big AAA games from them releasing day and date. If it wasn't for Bethesda, then who? So grinders, listen to GrindsGiving. They will pivot next year. There is a reason why Booster, the Series S, is $250 US. They need to push them out of the stores. And they need them to grow Game Pass because Game Pass will change next year. Yes, grinders. You heard it here first. I just concluded about the Xbox needs to revamp Game Pass. It's coming next year. I'm telling you right now. Nobody's saying it. I'm going to tell you right now. Yeah, they pivoted all over the place. But after a Halo game, it usually is when they pivot. And they pivoted this year. Game Pass they were not grabbing the big AAA games in Game Pass that they did last year. And you know, even with that, they didn't. They really didn't push. They're not really pushing Game Pass this holiday either. They were trying to push the S out the door. Why? $189. Holy, on Amazon UK says ZX to D. Holy shit. Oh my God. They can't get it out fast enough. They're overstocked. These stores, these storefronts want this thing out. So they have to sell it. That's what's going on. These things need to move. They got to move them. And Satya said half the people that come on new are on the S. But why is Game Pass down? I don't know. Nobody can answer that question. Nobody can answer that question, grinders. If everybody, does that mean all the new people not signing up for Game Pass? Well, there's no year. There's no games. Unless you play old games. I don't know. But 2 years in, they spoke about the Xbox power. The Xbox power. Since it was called Scarlet. How powerful this is. And you want to know what? Look at this. Is this it? The Xbox was revealed, the name at the Game Awards. They called the Project Scarlet the most powerful console. Project Scarlet. 2 years in. Here it is. Here it is. Ooh. Hour. Listen. Oh, the fans first. This is 2019. We are in 2022 if you haven't checked the calendar. 2 years in review. All right? We got a 2-year review. This is what they were talking about in 2019. Before the PlayStation 5. When was the PlayStation 5 revealed? It was revealed in 2020. All right? All right. The games we want. I stop right there. He's gone. He's back, I guess. Yep, I don't know, man.
To connect with the characters and worlds in a way that no previous
You can't hear
generation
it.
has
There you go. I
allowed.
got it.
This generation is going to be a bigger leap than any generation we've done before.
At the heart of our next generation console is our custom design processor, leveraging the latest Zen 2 and Navi technology from our partners at AMD. From a pure processing perspective, this is 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X. We're leveraging high bandwidth GDDR6 to ensure that we're getting the best performance possible.
It's going to usher in resolution and frame rates that we've never seen before. Like, never seen before. Like, never in resolution and frame rates that we've never seen before. Like, never seen before. Frame rates that we've never seen before. Like, never seen before.
We're looking at frame rates up to 120 frames per second.
8K capability.
Variable
You're my #1 customer.
Rates up to 120 frames per second.
8K capability.
You're my #1 customer.
You can't hear me. Holy shit. You couldn't hear my rant. You couldn't hear me.
A few
What did he just say? What did he just say?
We're looking at frame rates.
Where?
Up to
Who is
120
this
frames
person?
per second.
8K capability.
Who's that man? Who is he? Is he still there? Is he still there? 8K. Who? Look at this guy. What are we doing here? I need my goddamn clown music. I didn't listen to this shit. I was just bringing it up. See, this is why I don't go back. This is why I don't go back to watch this shit, because it grinds my gears so much. Because the internet was ablaze. With this guy. Who is this? Who this? Who that? 8K on a
frames per
chip.
second.
8K capability.
Variable refresh rate.
They cut his ass off real quick.
Next gen ray tracing.
Holy.
It's real time because it's hardware accelerated for the first time ever.
Holy Yo, I can't. I can't. What did they? Holy dude, this is what happens. Why do I do this? Why do I click? I just wanted to talk about that. They talked about Project Scarlet 2 years ago, and we haven't seen shit and ass. We haven't seen anything. And I don't know why I go back and watch these clowns talk about this console. But this is the point. This is all. Who are these people? We never seen them ever again. They did the snuff film. Here it is. And you never seen them again. Who are they? Where is the proof? Where are the games? Are we really talking about real-time hardwired ray tracing? Are we really doing this? Humana, like really? Are we really talking about? I need an overlay for this one. I need an overlay. Where is it? Is this it? I need the Halo overlay. Somebody please get me the Halo overlay. Here it is. Tom Warren from The Verge showing. Excuse me, ma'am. What were you saying? What were you saying? Hold on. Wait. I got to get what she was saying. And I got to get the real-time ray tracing here. What was that again? I need to hear this.
Real time because it's hardware accelerated.
Like never seen before.
We're looking at frame rates up to 120 frames per second.
8K capability.
That dude, he's
Variable
gone.
refresh rate.
Next gen ray tracing. It's real time because it's hardware accelerated for the first time ever.
What I'm personally most excited
For the first time ever.
Refresh rate.
Next gen ray tracing. It's real time because it's hardware accelerated for the first time ever.
What I'm personally most excited about is the SSD.
We've created
You mean that thing I just told you about the price on?
of SSDs. We're actually using the SSD as virtual RAM.
Oh,
We're
he's
seeing
back.
more than 40 times
back.
performance increases over the current
dude's back.
generation.
The combination of the SoC and the solid-state drive are really what gives you a totally new experience.
Now we can take all of that power and apply it back into the scene, so we can actually generate more life in that world. And
Put that cookie down now!
Hold on.
Okay.
Are they
Holy
really?
Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Did they really do
Spirit,
this?
Activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Did they really
Activate.
take the? Did they really just take the Halo Infinite demo thing of Lion King and talk about worlds that we've never seen before? Because he's right. We never seen this shit. And we're never going to. Did this dude really do what I just think he did?
so we can actually generate more life in that world and bring it to the gamer in a seamless way.
So that then you're fully experiencing what the game developer wants you to experience.
When you can move through worlds without waiting for screens to load, that speed, that performance is what the next generation is about.
This is the most immersive console experience ever.
What we really want to do is give developers the power to build the game they've always envisioned.
We have hundreds of people across both our first-party studios as well as our third-party studios working on those next-generation experiences today.
There's an amazing commitment to content at Xbox Game Studios. There's 13 studios, 7 in the last year.
Are they done?
7 in the last year. That's a big family.
At 343, for us, it's always about more seamless worlds
Oh, no.
with the next generation.
Oh, no.
We can bring the world to
Oh,
life
no.
in a way
Oh,
we
no. Oh, shit.
We're delivering
Oh,
4 generations
I'm gonna
of
lose my
content
goddamn voice
better
again.
than you've ever seen them
Are
before.
they really
This
bringing
console
her
is
out showing the
especially
Halo?
awesome for Game Pass members. With the faster load times,
Nah,
you're going to be able
nah,
to experience all
No.
with games within just the snap of your fingers.
We are giving gamers the option to connect across devices and across.
Do you believe 2 years right?
platforms
Wait,
in a way that we never were
I
able to
got the
before.
humdinger for this one.
Lose my last generation as I move into the next generation, the people I play with, and the games that I want to play. That experience should be continuous and always growing.
This isn't just a console launch. This is about the future of gaming.
Your games, your achievements, your progression, your accessories, your console gaming experience with Xbox, it all comes forward with Scarlet.
And stop shouting! I'm not deaf!
Holy Jesus. Do you believe they said this stuff? They showed Halo demo thing. And do you believe a year after this thing, they released the Craig Halo gameplay? There's your 2-year review. This is a 3-year review. Shit, this is a 3-year review. They've been talking about this console. This is why you got to put in perception. Look at the 2-year review of what we got now from Xbox and hear how they were hyping this up since 2019. 2 years. What are we doing? What are we doing? And when? What was it? Xbox Series. And now remember, the S that everybody celebrates wasn't announced first. It was the X and power. The booster S came out later. They showed that in the summertime. They were pushing this thing for over a year and a half. They announced it at the Game Awards of 2019. They called it the Series X. And it wasn't later until they talked about Lockhart in this thing. But you heard this, and this is why, like, if you are an Xbox fan, how do you forget what they explained about the hard, like what they explained about the console and how they hyped it up, and then to see the results, even from third-party devs, their first party is non-existent. Horizon 5 was the only game that really looked like was something, but that's it. Halo, all these years, that's what it looked like. You didn't have a launch lineup for 2 years in review. You had no launch lineup. You said play all your old games better. People were playing goddamn Halo, Gears, a 2-hour DLC. That was your launch lineup. You had no launch lineup for this machine. Play your old games better. That's what it was. And then the year after, Forza and Halo. And this was something that I didn't cover last week. Something I wanted to talk about. When we're talking about delayed games, right? When you look at what Sony's been delaying, right? Horizon. Everything pretty much got delayed, but it came out, right? And it comes staggered with the other games. Xbox's 2020 was dire. There was no launch lineup. 2021 became their 2020. Halo and Forza was the only new game there. Halo was supposed to come out in 2020. Forza come out 21. Well, Halo got delayed. It didn't come with a bunch of other games. Oh, and now Halo's added to this lineup of games for 21. No. Halo and Psychonauts 2 got delayed out of 2020 into 21. So your 21 for Xbox was basically your 2020 delayed. Now, look at this year. What games is Microsoft talking about? Starfield and Redfall. Those were 2022 games. Are they being added with a bunch of 23 games? We have no clue. Hell, we don't even know the dates of those two games. But it's not like they're getting added to an already established lineup. Like, for example, if God of War got delayed to next year, well, then God of War will be added with Forspoken, Final Fantasy, blah, blah, all these other exclusive games. Maybe Spider-Man. Or if games last year, Ratchet & Clank got delayed, it would have got delayed into this year with Horizon God of War, Gran Turismo. Do you see the additive nature of it, if I'm trying to explain it? Whereas Xbox, it's like, well, we got nothing in 2021, so our 2022 is really our 2021 remastered or delayed. Like, where are the 2022 games? And these games are getting added to those. It's not that. And that's what happened in 2020 when the Xbox launched. There was nothing in 2020, and your 21 was basically your 2022. It was your 2020. Where are the games? People are like, next year's going to be great. It should be, because next year is your this year. Do you get it? Like, next year, you're talking about 2021 games coming out in 22 with no other games besides those two. You don't have second-party deals. If you do, we don't know where they're coming out. But if one game slips, exactly. And remember, after Starfield was shown, it was no hype for Starfield. Like, nobody was talking about Starfield. Everybody was talking about, oh, God of War's going to get delayed next. God of War's going to get delayed. And then that stopped because then people said, oh, Last of Us Part 1, another game that was just added to the lineup for this year. We weren't expecting The Last of Us Part 1. Oh, it got remastered and it's coming out. Oh, okay. That's great. But people complained about $70. That was the talk. It makes no sense. I missed a bunch of super chats. Let me get watching that stupid ass video. Dildo Baggins said $2. He goes, but Xbox has Hades and Rock. Oh, I read that one already. Game Night 123 with the 5. He goes, was the whole best frame rates, best resolution, no compromises line with the Scorpio or the One X?
You're my number one
It all
customer.
blends together. It actually was the One X. No compromises, best. That was the girl. And she said that that likes RPGs. She said that with the One X when it was called Project. When it was called Project Scorpio, and then she came back now and talked a bunch of fluff about the other one, Project Scarlet. You know, they were talked about for. This is my point. Was the whole thing shown in that video was that they were spoken about before they were even announced. The PS5 was announced in 2020, and they showed a shit ton of games. That's where we saw Miles Morales. That's where we saw Demon Souls. That's where we saw all this stuff. They announced the console with a whole bunch of games. Microsoft announced the console talking about 8K potentials without showing a goddamn game worth a damn. Tell me where prioritization is. Tell me what aggravates you. Tell me what grinds your gears. You announce a console with games to show the capabilities. You don't have a bunch of talking heads telling you 8K potentials, you're going to see frame rates you've never seen before. Never seen before. Come on. All talk. All talk. Sony had their snooze fest with goddamn Mark Cerny putting people to sleep, but then they came back a month or so later and showed games with the console. That's how you announce a console. And the games came out with the console. They were talking about this console before the games were even ready for it. That's why we're 2 years in and we got Pentiment. There are 20 years of experience. How? Dildo Baggins says, you seen the PS5 lead is at 8 million and growing. Dude, thank you, Dildo, for the thank you, Dildo. Oh shit, pause. Pause. Yeah. And I'm telling you, I've said Xbox is on borrowed time. You cannot go 2 years with what they've output. Halo fell flat on its face. It's just holding strong with Forge people now. It fell on its face. You got no franchises worth a damn, no first-party games. You're selling a service without content that you're not even promoting the service anymore. Then you're coming out in these legal things saying 10 to 15%, like, not much. How do you do this in 2 years? Like, how do you even stay relevant? And we're seeing it. And we're seeing the frustrations of the Xbox fans finally seeing that they've been sold a bag of lies. They've been sold promises, and they're done. Some of them are done. Some of them are just fighting it. And it goes into the conspiracies with the Game Awards and all this other stuff. Like, where it's just like, why is Xbox not represented? Why? Where are these games like Pentiment? Where is Xbox in the Game Awards? It's skewed. Who are these people? What's going on? They don't look at any games that come out. But you see how irrelevant Microsoft is. And Microsoft done this to Xbox. That's why I'm doing this. Because it is so frustrating to watch a company rise to prove that they weren't in it for the stupid PC shit. They made games. They led online. They led for feature sets. They did. I would say I like Snap and all this other stuff. They were innovative. They were moving the needle forward. Now they poo-poo on VR. It's like, dude, why? Why? And now you're seeing it. It's mind share. And it goes to the super chat from Dildo Baggins. It's just going to grow because there are games to play on one platform and it's a waiting period for the other one. And then when you wait 6 years, you get a Halo Infinite and it says, oh, we tripped out the starting gate. That's your update a year later from your first party booty hole.
That was sus.
We get to the starting line and tripped out on our face. 2 years, man. And that's it. Goes right to Game Night's super chat right here. He goes, the only games that were delayed from the PlayStation Showcase and didn't release yet was Nor Play With Your Food. Oh, yeah, that was that indie game. Goodbye, Volcano High, and Little Devil Inside. Shit, that's a good point. Where the hell is Little Devil Inside? Dude, where is that game? They show that stuff. And Wild Wolf says, Microsoft isn't happy. I can say, yeah, they're not happy. I am sure. They have pivoted like crazy, dude. I think that they thought things were going to go a certain way. That's what I think. I think they misread the room. I think that they thought they bought Bethesda to kind of buy them some time. I think they realized that owning first-party studios is a lot of work. Curating those studios, getting the content out, overseeing those studios, I think they realized it was more than they bargained for. Because you got to remember, they let go of Lion's Head. Dude, the company, the experience that they had at Lionhead was crazy. They let go of like a real established studio and got these indie devs that probably really never worked in this type of environment before and needed a bunch of stuff. And Microsoft provided them the stuff, but oh shit, abandoned. That was the joke of the year, man, that abandoned shit. My God. But one of the things here, but you can tell from the Platoon, like look at the games. Like you could list them off. We list them all the time. Launching with Demon Souls, Miles Morales is still charting. Where was that? I had that thing on the list too. Like Miles Morales still charting on the goddamn sales charts. Yeah. Here, this goes to Mike Ybarra's thing. Frame rates and resolutions that you've never seen before. They did it. 8K on a chip. Never seen before. Who? Huh? Never seen before. The One X is giving you resolutions and frame rates that the new generation console is not even hitting. What are we talking about? Never seen before. Really? These look like pretty frame rates than I've seen. Is he talking about like 720p, 120 hertz? I don't know. Never seen before. The devs are so happy. Evil West said they tried everything but couldn't get a stable 60 frames on the Series S, so it's running at 1080p 30. Runs at 4K on last gen Xbox One X. It's a 1080p 30 frames per second beast. Is that a joke? Because I'm not laughing. You get what you pay for. The S is a 1080p 30 frames per second beast that's not holding back gaming. What? Excuse me. This must be a joke or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I need answers. Not holding it back, but a 1080p 30 frames per second, he's got to be joking. He got to be a one-night stander right there. He got to be a joke. Frames. And this was something else, like 2-year in review here. One other thing to close out with this stuff. This. According to VG Charts, I guess we listen to them now. But just something to point out. The S's are overheating. Oh, man. They got the big-ass vent in it. The big-ass glory hole thing in it. He's trolling bots. Yeah, that's right, Steady Flow. Give it that Matt booty. You got that booty. There he is. I think for every booty I see in the chat, I'm going to do a booty quote. So one of the things I want to say is like this. Xbox Series, this is the VG Charts talking about themselves. Xbox Series X and Xbox One comparison after 2 years, right? After 24 months, the Xbox Series consoles is tracking ahead of the Xbox One by an estimated 2.94 million units. Now, excuse me. Let me read Game Night 123 at the $5. He goes, Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion is 1080p 30 on the potato. It's updated to 60 frames per second with a day one patch. It's a 15-year-old PSP game. Oh, shit. It's funny that the cap that goes for the Series S, meanwhile, the
You're my number one customer.
If I recall, was the PS4 Pro was being called a potato versus the One X. Because it was weak and the One X was so powerful. It's amazing the cap that goes on for Series S when the Pro was called the Protato from the same people that are saying the Series S is great. It's doing wonderful. It's for the kids. I bought my kid a PS5. Like, I don't know, I guess if you think that if they're casual gamers, they don't give a shit. I don't know, but like my kid games and he knows the difference. Like he don't play Fortnite on the Switch. He's like, no, this shit's slow. We need to play that thing on the PlayStation, and they know, man. Like I said, the Steve Jobs quote: "People don't know better until you show them better." But thank you for the super chat. But one thing I wanted to point out and here for the 2-year review here. Of like these promises that were sold. Like we looked over the PlayStation 1. We've seen the games like you list them. They had games at launch. Miles Morales, Demon's Souls. Look at those games. Ratchet and Clank still melts my eyes on that game and what it's doing. The screenshots. Horizon Forbidden West. That game alone justifies why we're next generation. And it's a cross-gen game. And it's a cross-gen game, which even shows that with quality oversight and with the capabilities and focus on console development, not all this PC day one stuff, it's achievable if there's proper management and quality oversight of the games. And you know that because the PlayStation games got delayed. They weren't immune to all the stuff that went on in the world. These games were delayed. But they still came out at a high quality, reviewed well, and are selling like hotcakes. That's a tall order. And that's what proper management, marketing, reveals. You see with every single one of those games over the 2 years for PlayStation, Sony did quality splits, and the fact is how they showed their games. They showed little parts of the game. They showed they showed the factions, the fighting. They grew the excitement for the game and led to a big reveal and then the release of the game. That's what you do. You don't stealth drop a game after an award show or after some sort of 20-year anniversary and then say the rest of it's coming in December to your biggest franchise. Like, here's the multiplayer. To play it now for a month in beta, and then our campaign is going to drop in December 8th or something like that. Enjoy. Like, with no gameplay. Remember, Halo went into hiding for the last 2 years. That got delayed. We didn't know what was coming out and release date. We had no clue. There was no new gameplay shown. They showed CGI. They did not show the rest of that game. Sony's been showing their games. So when their game got delayed, Last of Us, Returnal, Ratchet and Clank, when those games got pushed out a couple of months, we were fine because we've been seeing the game. Sony's been showing bits and pieces of it. Same thing with Horizon. Same thing with Gran Turismo. Same thing with God of War. They were showing little bits of the game, of gameplay. So when the game got delayed, it's like, oh man, that game looks awesome. Don't worry about it. Get delayed a month or so. But when you delay a game like a Starfield until it was supposed to be playable right now on 11/11, you delay it 2 months before there's reveal of gameplay. The gameplay doesn't look all that. And then the game goes into hiding. We don't see any more Starfield. It better be at this Game Awards gameplay with the release date. Because if it's not, that's just not coming out to the end of next year. Do you remember on Twitter showing like Garen Greenberg eating lunch with them, and then they delayed it before it was even shown? That is a problem. Halo went into hiding. They didn't show any more gameplay of Halo. It went into hiding. That's when the suspect stuff shuts up. That's when people are like, oh, there's something wrong. Perfect Dark, another game. We haven't seen anything, but we hear it's getting co-developed. Fable, no gameplay. It's getting co-developed. When you hear that stuff and you haven't seen any updates on the game, you better speculate on what the hell this is going on. Crackdown, same thing. I'm excited. Crackdown looks great. Showed at the goddamn awards with Major Nelson. Looked like shit. We're delaying it. I remember they showed the Terry Crews campaign. Everybody's like, oh, they're gonna have multiplayer at Gamescom. They showed the campaign, and everybody said it looks like trash. Guess what? Got delayed. They don't know. That's a problem. And that's why when Sony delays a game, there's not an uproar. Because we've seen it. We are seeing them market the game. We've seen it. That's what you do. And that's what they've done impeccably. To build the hype. And that's when you have confidence. And quality splits. That's when you have confidence. Microsoft is like a chicken without a head running around saying bye, 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 bye. We need to do something. We suck. Let us compete. Get Satya out there. Let him say something. Satya.
And so everything that we're doing with our content, with our our cloud, and
talking. Well, anyway, what is the big difference here? Oh, 2.94 million units. Do you see a difference, Grinders? The Xbox One, 14 million units. The Series X and Series S, notice the word "and," 1778. What's the difference in sales? What is the difference? Should I play Jeopardy music? You got anybody? Before I reveal the answer. Anybody? What's the difference?
You are too quick to temper. You are rash, insubordinate, and out of control. This will not stand. Do not be sorry. Be better.
Thank you, Josh Ayers. 2 consoles to 1. Yes, they have a $300 console or $250, and they have a $500 console. 2 consoles.
You're my #1 customer.
Versus 1 Xbox One at $400. And only 2.9 million. And I would love to see if we just counted the X. What would that number be? What do you think? 7 million X's? Hell, $250 of an S. The X is sitting there on store shelves for $500. Tell me what is selling this holiday for Microsoft. Are you there You could buy 2 boosters. It's a 2-to-1. $250. They didn't discount the X. Amazingly, right? They didn't discount the X for Black Friday. It's the S that's discounted. $250, double for an X. What console is selling for Xbox? Don't worry about Sony and Switch. What console is selling Xbox this holiday? If we know the numbers right now, we've seen them. It is skewed like maybe 2-to-1 with S over X. You discounted that thing to $250.
You're my #1 customer.
Which one's going this holiday? You're going to even sell more S's. What, with the hope that people pay double the price for the X? What game do you have to justify the reason to even own an X? Let alone double the price. Dildo Bag with the $2. He goes, Ed Boon tweeted that Mortal Kombat 12 or Injustice 3 are coming. I guess that's going to be shown on the Game Awards. I'm telling you, I'm really hoping these Game Awards actually are huge. Like, they got to be, because we got a bunch of shit releases this year. You know, everything got delayed, and, you know, we need some announcements of some big games coming to these consoles. For both of them, I would say. Not just their first-party stuff, but, like, third-party. Where are you? Thank you. So, hopefully, either one I'm excited for. I love both of those games. They're great. Actually, my son's playing through Injustice 2 now. He's enjoying that. Game Night 123, he goes, the quotes didn't age well. These quotes didn't age well. We don't want to show a trailer for things that are 2 to 3 years away. Phil Gloria Spencer. Yeah, he said that in 2018, 2019. Because that will give you confidence. He knows that it gives you confidence. Yes, that was Satya Toolman. Yes, that was. Yeah. He didn't want to show it. Well, they didn't show trailers. Actually, they showed a friggin' logo. And there you go. Don John Sean says, like right here, he goes, U.S. Amazon filled with Nintendo and Sony. Yeah, you got Pokemon and God of War. I said on this show, the only way Xbox is going to compete, let us compete. They're going to bottom out the S. That's the only way they could survive. They have no games. They have no games that take advantage of their 8K capable machine. All they can do is bottom out the bottom of the consoles, scoop up the bullshit, and hopefully those people suck it into paying $15 a month for Game Pass. That's what they're doing. Is it strategy? Yes. It's desperation because they don't have anything. This is not Xbox coming back. This is Xbox scraping the barrel because they don't have anything to stay relevant. Look at the Game Awards. But first, I want to just do something here. First, and we're going to go right into the Game Awards show here. You guys have been awesome. Over 200 people at that like button. Super chats are flowing. Everybody rocking in here. Woo! We're gonna take this break right now. We're gonna go. Here we go. And we're gonna do something really nice here with the. Where is my fire here? See, my voice keeps hanging in there. I'm trying to hang in there, everybody. The fires. There's been a gaming grindhouse. But you know what? I'm surrounded by the grinders in the chat. That's great. The grinders are in the chat. And we got here. GrindsGiving! So, just the kind of so far year recap. GrindsGiving. Come one, come all to the Grindhouse for the bonfire. We have some memories here of GrindsGiving. And we want to take a time to be thankful about the things that happened this year. Let me know if my fire is too loud. So, we have here Herman Holston quality splits. But look at the games that we've received. Oh, Starfield slipped its way on the Grinds table here. We should have been playing that. Thankful. Not thankful. We have Halo the Master Chief Paramount Plus Booty Ass Edition. Phil Spencer's winning awards left and right. He don't care. He won the award last week. He don't care. He don't care about the Xbox game. Frost, she got smooped. Grateful for her takes and providing us with entertainment throughout the year. And in the upper left-hand corner of this GrindsGiving table of the year, there is the biggest strap-on cloud controller that I've ever seen. Pause. At PAX East. It was huge. It was the biggest strap-on I've ever seen for a controller. Cloud gaming for the L. We have Herman Holtz doing his quality splits, giving us the Gran Turismos, the Horizons, The Last of Us, Aloy on the cover of Vanity Fair, God of War knocking people out left and right, indies like Rollerdrome and Stray. Thank you, Mr. Herman Holtz, for delivering quality games. A year to be thankful for games. Let the games do the talking, right? I heard those words before. I think I heard somebody say that, something like that. And it's all about the games to be thankful for. Because that's what we're playing. We're playing the games. Not the interviews. Not the telling me the 8K potentials. But what do you have to be thankful for, Phil Ness? Thankful for the subscriptions? Of games that you didn't show?
It's getting late. I got a parade to go to. And I've yet to see a sign of this supposed Turboman doll. You heard me right? Con men, thieves, degenerates, lowlifes, thugs, criminals!
But at this GrindsGiving table, I want to thank all the grinders for coming to the show, hitting that like button, and all the subs. We're like couple hundred away, through about 250 away from 2,000, which I can't even believe I'm even at 1,000. But I want to thank you, everyone that's listening to this show, everyone that's here live, everyone that's the VIP grinders, and even those that share it out on the Twitters and hit me up on the Twitters. For just thank you, all of you grinders. You are awesome. And I applaud you guys. Thank you again for all the support that you bring to this channel and everything. Because it lets me fight through all these crazy things. This stuff bothers me. And I got to share it out. But thank you, grinders. This GrindsGiving. And enjoy it with your families this year. But without further ado, we are going to close down the Grinds table, and we got some work to do now. So while we reflected on the year, thank you again. Who's cutting the turkey? Who's doing it?
This is really cool.
It's been a GrindsGiving. Time to be thankful, play games. That's why I give it the Black Friday deals. But wait, we're not done. We are not done because we got something to talk about. We got the Game Award conspiracy about Pentiment and about games not being included. We're not done. Don't go anywhere, grinders. We are not done. The Grindhouse Awards is coming. We just had the meal. That was the appetizer. Now, we're talking about Xbox not being represented at the Keelys. And Keely is a pony. Take a bow, chat. But wait, Keely's a pony. It's about mindshare. Listen, it's about mindshare. You look at Pentiment reviews, 80 people, 60 people reviewed it. Did it have the impact? It's a well-reviewed game. Yeah. But the thing is that mindshare. Mindshare. But everybody's upset that Xbox is not going to be at the Game Awards. I think they're going to probably have some games to announce because they got to have some relevance, right? Because they're not nominated for anything. But that's where the Grindhouse got you. You know, this is the other thing. I don't care about the Keeley Awards. I don't care. Votes on. There's PR involved. There's all stupid. Who cares? I hate every year when he says, I'm going to announce the nominees. Tell me who you think should got voted that didn't. Who got snuffed or whatever the hell he says. When I see that, I'm like, Keely, shut up. Like, come on, dude. What are you trying to stir the pot? Oh, you know, people are going to be mad. Let's get the Game Awards talking. He's a PR dude. All right? Stop giving this show so much credit. I only want to see for the new game announcements because we don't have an E3. All I care about is the games to be shown. And he knows that. He knows that if he didn't have new game trailers, nobody would watch the Game Awards. If there weren't new reveals, they wouldn't be watching the Game Awards like they're watching it. They're watching for the game announcements. Phil Spencer used the 2019 Game Awards to announce the Series X. He announced a console, an E3 announcement at the Game Awards. It wasn't why would you, who people are there to win awards and accept their work for the year? Why would you announce a new console?
You're my #1 customer.
At the Game Awards. Phil? And show Hellblade for the last 2 years in a row. Why? Who cares? But you want to know what Grindhouse? We're going to watch Hellblade 2 again? Exactly. Twisted Sick with the 2. He goes, watch it be Hellblade 2 again. Oh, shit. Imagine. Claymore's is roasting my ass for $10. He goes, did I drop Ragnarok for Pentiment? Holy shit. No. I'm not touching that Pentiment. Butterfly in the sky. I could go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I might be off key. Oh, shit, damn. I'm not dropping Ragnarok for that. Come on. Shit. So, for all you people, I saw some grinders leave the goddamn Grindhouse. They thought I was done after thanking everybody. I thank you and you leave. You tip the waiters. Get back into the Grindhouse because guess what? We got a show to make up for the snuffing that Keely Awards are doing.
You're my #1 customer.
I gotcha. You think Keely's Awards and all that? We got the Grindhouse Awards and we make sure everybody gets recognized. So hit that like button, Grinders. We are doing the Gaming Grindhouse Awards. Continues. Let's go. Here we go, Grinders. You wanted it. You love it. It's back. The Gaming Grindhouse Awards continue. We're not done. We're not a one-trick pony. Oh, pause. And you know, for those that maybe missed out, we got some highlights. We're giving awards, bitch. That's right. We're gonna make up for the lack of Xbox representation at the Game Awards because somebody got to do it. Somebody has to recognize what they've been doing because people tell me Xbox is better than ever right now. Oh, slip of the thumb. So, if you missed last week's part 1 of the Game Awards, let me just give you a little, just a quick highlight. We're gonna go quick highlight here. Very quick highlight here. This is the highlight. Claymore's Welcome VIP Grinder. What a way to start the show. But we got a show for you, Grinders. We have the Gaming Grindhouse Awards. If you missed last week, well, I got some news for you. So, if you missed last week, here we go. There was awards given out at the Gaming Grindhouse Awards last week. We will just give them real quick, just to recap all wonderful winners that took home a brand new Gaming Grindhouse Award and have it on their shelves.
You just made the list.
Here they go. We had a wonderful Bootleg Joel swept the competition with his best supporting character who does not have a name until the end of the game. Congratulations, Bootleg Joel. We also had the Xbox Refrigerator winning award last week. The best kitchen appliance made by a gaming company. Absolutely insane. Can't believe it. What a sweep. Then, just like we're talking about this week, more that Activision Xbox news again. The biggest acquisition that was a waste of time and wasted all of us time. And then last week, when the Grindhouse voted, the most anticipated co-developed game was Perfect Help. Incredible. Thank you, Grindhouse, for voting last week. We really appreciate it. And then to recap, too, we did have a best quality split that won again by the Gaming Grindhouse last week. This one and this was awarded as fuck it. Everything was the best for Herman Hall's quality splits. There was no best split. It was everything. Then we had the best Xbox game announced, everybody. And unfortunately, it didn't come to light. Phil Spencer says, who cares? He's winning awards. Biatch! So, Phil Nelson, and the biggest award that ended last week's show was the Phil Ness of the Year Award. The Xbox 2022 games lineup took it home with the biggest Phil Ness of the year. Incredible. But now we're going to come to this week's Gaming Awards show. I hope you are ready, Grinders, because I am. Let me take a drink of this. Welcome everybody to part 2 of the Grindhouse Gaming Awards. Hopefully this one is a banger. Let's go. This week we have for the Gaming Grindhouse Awards and part 2 begins. Oh, we're ready. Racing game that came out of last year but was not nominated for Game of the Year, so it's back this year for an award because of a dry 2022 of Xbox games. Wow, what an award. Forza Horizon 5! Wow. So good it was nominated and won twice. Gaming Awards, great. Thank you, Forza, for making a return this year because it is dry as fuck, and we welcome you to win the awards. You're back. Incredible. Forza, clean sweep. I don't know who competed with it. Incredible. It was a mouthful, but you want to know what? They won. Next award this week is Worst Console Exclusive Game, hyped up by Phil Spencer in the crowd at E3, goes to Crossfire Head. This award was so incredible that we actually had to stop cut the music. This award is so special. We have a special video package for this award. Crossfire X released this year to a blazing 38 Metacritic score. People hated it so much, it only had 23 reviews. 23 reviews, but wait a second. This video package was sent in specifically by Phil Spencer, and he wanted to give a special shout out to the award winner of Crossfire X. Let's listen to Phil Spencer and his thanking of accepting the award for Crossfire X. Incredible 38 Metacritic. Congratulations on Worst Console Exclusive Game. Phil, please take it away.
Those of you who have played Phantasy Star know that this game had influenced many of the most popular games today. So with great delight, we welcome Sega back to our stage and Phantasy Star back on Xbox.
All right, Phil, this package was sent in by Phil. What happened?
As we said,
here
our
it is.
goal on Team Xbox is to bring you the world's best games. Meeting with developers, playing their games, and introducing you to their games, these are the best parts of my job. Back at E3 2017, when I first met with the creators of this next game, they shared their ambition to bring their massively popular game with its passionate community of 650 million PC players to the entire world. I'm happy to announce our partnership with the legendary team at Smilegate. Their approach to game design demonstrates sheer creative boldness. Next year, you'll discover the newest entry in this landmark franchise. On console, for the very first time, only on Xbox. This is Crossfire X.
World premiere. Okay. Thank you, Phil Spencer, for that package, and congratulations to Crossfire X for winning Worst Game of the Year. That didn't sound like an acceptance speech for Worst Game, but it was some Phil news. Thank you, Phil, for Phil Nessing, everybody. 2017 in the making. Hey, 38. Hey, it got an award, bitch. Congratulations to Crossfire X. Worst console, and it was a console exclusive game. Incredible. Worst console exclusive game. Crossfire X. Everybody wins. Everybody wins in the gaming Grindhouse. Congratulations again to Crossfire X. Now, Grinders, are you ready for the next award? Are you ready? This is going to be a unique award. A very unique award. And it deserves no introduction. Even though I'm giving it an introduction. Let's go. Next award. Best Tramp Stamp. Oh, Phil Spencer. Can't wait for what I didn't show you. Phil Spencer, Best Tramp Stamp. Signing autographs, bitch, winning awards. His body is... Josh Ayers in the crowd saying his body is ready. Best Tramp Stamp, Phil Spencer signing people's bodies saying, can't wait for what I didn't show you. Phil. Oh, incredible, Phil. Wow. You know what, Phil? I want to... There's something that... We need a... I think he sent in another video package for this one. There was another video package, Phil... They accepted so many awards. I got another video package sent in from them. So we're going to do that. This deserves it. Was cut the music. We got another video package. Where... Oh, here it is. Phil Spencer video package. He probably accepts the Tramp Stamp Award. Here we go.
Gaming has this unique ability to bring people together, whether it's saving the world from the aliens or winning a football game. It's so great.
Who got flown out there to play Minecraft? Oh, man.
I love hearing from people. What did you like in the show?
Sign autograph? This guy. I got to take down my reverb here because I actually think we found some sort of evidence here. This guy was talking to Matt Booty. Matt Booty was talking to this guy. I was analyzing the footage that they sent in, and Matt Booty basically told this guy when the Xbox games are coming. Matt Booty told this dude, I hope he's an influencer. I hope he could share the information. But if you look closely in Grind's Foundry and look at his motions, you know Booty told him when the Xbox games are coming. All right, Grinders, I want you to all focus in on this little clip right here because we heard it here. We're going to see it first. Matt Booty told this dude when the Xbox games are coming, right?
Conversations with people that are here.
Did you see that? Holy crap. Did you see that? I got to put the... Did you see? Matt Booty told that dude when the Xbox games are coming.
A football game.
We got it here. This is why you come here. This is the accuracy.
What did you like in
Man
the show?
Booty told him,
Those
he's like, the
conversations
Xbox
with people that are here about areas.
Dude was like, fuck, it's coming. Never. He's like, fuck. You see it right there. He told them.
That they like and areas they wish we would do more. I think that's something that drives us. You saw it in the show today. People said, we want to see more gameplay. And so we said, okay, great. You're going to see a ton of gameplay.
Yeah, I think this is our big.
And now, in this footage that they sent, we actually have quotes from Mr. Booty himself. Listen to the quotes this is this year. This is the video package that they sent me for accepting the award of Best Tramp Stamp. I didn't know that there's all this here, but there's some details in here. Listen to what Mr. Matt Booty had to say about this.
Biggest lineup ever in terms of just diversity of different kinds of games from different kinds of teams, different genres.
There's some franchises, Japanese franchises, don't always come to Xbox. We've been working on that. Today we obviously had Persona.
Did Mr. Matt Booty say what I thought he said?
We want to see more gameplay. So we said, okay, great, you're going to see a ton of gameplay.
Yeah, I think this is our biggest lineup ever in terms of just diversity of different kinds of games from different kinds of teams, different genres.
There's some franchises, Japanese franchises, don't always come to Xbox. We've been working on that. Today we obviously have.
Okay. Best, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. But there was other thing that I was looking at here, too. In this video package that was sent over for the award. Oh, damn. Who's this guy? Talking about, I thought there was a lecture running for Best Tramp Stamp.
Bring people together, whether it's saving the world from the.
We begin with
saving the
it's a
world
really
from
special
the
time for everybody, myself included.
We're going to use some Grinds Foundry right here. Is this what I'm seeing? Is this what I'm seeing? He's used to like, so give him a break. He's only human. Biggest grind. We're going to use some Grinds Foundry here. Call on the Grinds Foundry. Zoom in. Can we zoom in, please? Grinds Foundry, zoom in, please. Is that real? Is this real? Does he have an Xbox logo tattooed on his arm? That big?
Oh, and second up two. Games are coming fast. 12 minutes in Hades. And they're all on Game Pass. Some of them are like El Requiem. What to play first and what to play last. Skylash 2, Ground, Shroom, and Doom.
I hate to say, this is only the first year of the Game Awards, of the Grindhouse Gaming Awards, but there's a conspiracy here. There's a conspiracy. How did this not get voted Best Tramp Stamp? There is a Phil. I know you're winning awards, bitch, but you got to give it up, man. There are some other people that need to win awards too. You can't just give your signatures and say, we win and you win in awards. This guy wins. He wins. He has my vote for Best Tramp Stamp. This is your real winner here. I hate to say about the conspiracies. Start your podcast. There are conspiracies in the gaming grindhouse. It's PR related, but I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But this wins. So I will have to relinquish the Best Tramp Stamp Award from Phil Gloria Spencer. Phil Spencer, you lose the Best Tramp Stamp Award, and it goes to this gentleman. Thank you very much, whoever you are. Good luck. Life is a game. Enjoy. We're making it right. We're making it right here at the Grindhouse. There was a conspiracy here. Phil Spencer cannot take all the awards from the Gaming Grindhouse. Phil Spencer, we relinquish your award right now. There is a new winner here. And let's get back to the Gaming Grindhouse Awards. Let's go, Grinders! Next up. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. We have to take this commercial break, Grinders. This show is sponsored by Game Pass and Satya.
And so everything that we're doing with our content, with our our cloud and
Thank you very much. Sponsored by Game Pass. Please enjoy this commercial, and we'll be back resuming the Gaming Grindhouse Awards.
Oh, and Second Ops 2. New games are coming fast. 12 minutes in Hades, and they're all on Game Pass. Somerville, a Plague Tale Requiem. What to play first and what to play last. Smash 2, Ground, Shroom, and Doom.
Thank you, Microsoft, for sponsoring this award show. And now we're back into the Gaming Grindhouse Awards. Excuse me. Sorry for coughing into the microphone. Let's go. And now we have the next award goes to... Whoa, it's him! 2022 Best Quote, Satya Nadella!
And so everything that we're doing with our content, with our our cloud and
Congratulations, Satya! Excellent quote. Dropping the cue cards.
Do not be sorry. Be better.
And we're back to the award show. Thank you, Satya. The next. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Woo! Most useless product of the year. We have first Phil's Love Sack Xbox Bundle on sale. Black Friday deal on Best Buy for $1,350. The value shoppers do not like that. Too much money, but it's Phil Spencer's Love Sack. Oh, yeah! It's a Phil Spencer Love Sack. All right, they're back, everybody. Woo! And the other product, what needs no introduction, the Logitech G Cloud Gaming Handheld. Oh, baby. This one was $350 on sale for $299 because they can't get rid of it fast enough.
Boy.
Oh, baby. So, Grinders, this is where we ask you, the Grindhouse, to vote on the most useless product of the year. And voting will begin in 2 seconds, where we have useless product. We got the first one is Phil's Love Sack, and the next one is G Cloud. And Grinders, we will open up the voting for you, the Grinders, to vote on the most useless product of the year. Here it is, Grindhouse. It is open. You may now vote.
Do not be sorry. Be better.
I'm sorry, there only could be one winner this evening. We only have a budget for one award. We cannot give out 2 awards. So one of these products will take home the lovely prize of most useless product of the year. Who it's going to be. And the Grinders are thinking about it. Let them think.
You are too quick to temper. You are rash, insubordinate, and out of control. This will not stand.
Oh only one can win, Grinders. Voting will be closing in 10 seconds. Satya has something to say.
Everything that we're doing with our content, with our our cloud and
Enough talk! Into the boat! Into the tunnel! Get to the chopper!
We are ending the poll by a clean sweep. Holy 65% have voted for Phil's Love Sack. Congratulations. Phil's Love Sack has taken home the most useless product of the year to the Love Sack. Lot of love, lot of love. Thank you again for the Gaming Grindhouse Awards and scene.
Boy.
What a show. What a show. Gaming Grindhouse Awards. Incredible. Congratulations to all the winners out there. Hopefully you enjoy your Grindhouse Gear of the Year award, which will be coming next show. I might be with the Grindhouse Awards may continue. That's all I'll say here. I'll leave a little nugget for all you grinders out there. But what a show. What a Gaming Grindhouse Awards show. I want to thank all the winners and nominees who couldn't take home the Grindhouse Award. Hopefully next week you may have a better shot at that. And let me see what I had here. So the last thing that I just wanted to touch, Sonic Frontiers is $35. Thank you, no cap. The last thing I wanted to just cover very briefly, is because we talk about it so much, is this Activision deal, right? Real quick. It's getting declined everywhere. It makes you think, like, what the hell Brazil is doing with their stuff. China rejected the simplified filing request for this thing. Then, apparently, the what is it? The FTC now is setting up their lawyers for a long, grueling process. They said, where is it? I have it here. Where is it? They're getting ready to set up for a long time. This thing is going to take some time. And that's the thing, Josh. That was exactly a point that they made, that Call of Duty isn't big in Brazil, so it really didn't really impact them too much. And the other thing is that now there's some concerns. So like Satya came out today, or in this interview here. Where is it? And since some strange things here, like where was it? Oh, sorry, I missed it. So he came out and doesn't sound as confident as he did when he was stuttering. But he goes, our entire goal is to bring more options to gamers to be playing on every platform and for publishers to have more competition. It's not a conglomerate. I want to be very clear. It's not about a sort of gaming here and a productivity here. And I said when he said this before, which was very weird, is like Call of Duty is everywhere. Call of Duty Mobile is everywhere. Call of Duty's on every console except for the Switch, which that's by choice because they probably figured they tried it on the Switch. It didn't sell. But his whole thing of bringing games to play everywhere, like, it is everywhere, dude. Call of Duty Mobile's on every phone. Call of Duty is on every console. Like, what are you bringing everywhere? You want it on your cloud, but your cloud is everywhere that Call of Duty is native. What do you bring to the table? What are you bringing that, like, what recipe do you have that you're going to bring Call of Duty to somewhere where it's not? Call of Duty Mobile, great. Native on phones, perfect. Call of Duty on all consoles, fine. Switch doesn't sell on it, so they stopped making it there. Where are you putting it that nobody knows? Samsung TVs? G Cloud? Where? and have the publishers have more competition. You are buying the publishers. Activision was free to put their game in your service, free to put their game anywhere they want. They didn't. So by you buying them, how are you giving more competition? Were these publishers going out of business? I don't know. But now about the merger, he goes, we've been in gaming for decades. Nintendo's great, he said, by the way. And we'll be gaming moving forward. We will be in gaming going forward, he said. The Microsoft's journey to close this deal looks like a bumpy road. Aside from ongoing probes of ongoing probes of regulators around the world, deeper investigation started by the EU. The real motive of the deal is now being questioned by the Swedish state-run pension fund that filed a lawsuit, according to AP that hastily negotiated the underpriced $69 billion deal through Activision. Remember, they got caught grabbing ass. Their stock dropped. Phil Spencer came in and offered them more money. A buyout for Kodak, that dirty-ass bastard. It was a sleazy deal to begin with. This was not built out of relationships and great games and supporting each other and stuff like that. No. Yeah, Call of Duty and Tesla. So this wasn't built out of that. This was built out of sleaze. This deal, they saw Activision, a fish out of water, struggling, and Microsoft saw an opportunity to snag up the fish and bring it home for dinner. And they get Call of Duty, by the way, and also mobile shit. This is what they did. They sleazed their way to get this deal. This wasn't a deal
number one customer.
like a Housemarque or somewhere where they had this. Like, I can even see the Bethesda deal being a better relationship one than this one. This was out of left field. This deal was out of left field. And they did it 2 days after they got caught grabbing ass. And the underpriced deal, this continues. The underpriced deal through Activision, Microsoft is also being sued for taking advantage of the gaming giant's weak and wounded state. Then there's Sony, which won't stop protesting against the merger due to its Call of Duty concerns. In the interview with The Verge, Phil Spencer said he's getting tired of the Sony's relentless objections, made by a clear statement that Call of Duty will remain on PlayStation. It's not about at some point I pull the rug underneath from PlayStation's legs and aha, you didn't write down the contract long enough. I just showed you all the lies of Phil and his friends. All right. Though there's no contract that can be written that says forever. Oh, there it is. The idea is that we would write a contract that would say the word forever in it is a bit silly. But to make a long-term commitment that Sony will be comfortable with, regulators will be comfortable with, I have no issue with that. And then why is nobody saying, then Phil, then why are you spending $70 billion? Like, nobody follows up and going, what? Oh, for mobile? You tried mobile, dude. It didn't work. You made Gears pop. That was your biggest franchise, Gears. You put it as a mobile game. It failed. Less than a year. Forza Streets failed. You made mobile games. It don't work. So what are you going to do? Slap your name on Candy Crush and now it works? Like Minecraft? That's your plan? To just slap your name on something? You don't want to change anything. You just want to slap your name on it. Sony has every right to be concerned with this because I told you, if shit gets real, if it's Phil Spencer's job or Satya's bonus and their numbers are not hitting what they're going to do, they're going to leverage everything they can to stay in gaming if they want to. And Sony knows that. That's the reason why Sony is concerned, because they don't want their competitor to own their biggest franchise that's making them money, because that's like somebody having a hand in your wallet. And they could say anytime I own that wallet, I could take it from you. How would you feel? You walking around with your wallet and, oh, yeah, everything's good, but you know there's a hand in that wallet that at any time they could change the game. Phil Spencer going to lose his job. Satya not getting his bonus. Xbox is done. We got to grab Call of Duty and only put it here for this year at least. Or make a Call of Duty game only on Xbox. Give them the whatever they're getting, but we need another one. I always said, game ball. It's all fun and games when everybody's playing, making not shots and shit. But when Phil Spencer starts losing, when he starts missing three-pointers and missing layups, you know what he's doing. You know what, guys? Game over. Give me my game ball. I'm going home. But Phil, we're having a great game here. We're playing. We're done. I'm missing my shots. I'm doing bet. You know what? Give me my game ball. Give me my Call of Duty game ball. I'm going home. And now Sony's there without the game. I would be concerned. And actually, one of the things that came up is that apparently Jim Ryan, Gordon Ramsay bringing the fire. He's bringing the...
Boy.
Jim Ryan says Gordon Ramsay, a tech giant with a long history. Microsoft is a tech giant with a long history of dominating industries, and that the choices that gamers have today are very likely to disappear if this deal between Microsoft and Activision Blizzard goes ahead. And Phil said that Stuttering Satya, went out there and gave him 10 years. After the 3 years of Call of Duty, they gave him 10. And Gordon Ramsay Ryan says, get the fuck out of my kitchen. He knows the history of Microsoft, what they've done to tech. Look at Nokia. They tried to dominate just by buying. Look at Mixer. They tried to make their way by buying talent from Twitch. They bought Ninja and Shroud and big streamers from Twitch and paid them to stream on Mixer. Nobody was choosing Mixer. They paid them to be there. Windows Phone. Developers will not making games and apps for Windows Phone. They paid devs to make apps. They paid them. Please, nobody buy Decision. Game Pass has been around for years. Why isn't Activision going, wow, that's growing incredibly? Pause. I'm going to put my games in there. That makes so much money, Phil Spencer says. Why isn't Rockstar going, GT6 is definitely going to be in Game Pass because it is going to be an incredible service? Why are the AEW wrestling developers going, we not in Game Pass? Why? They have choice. They have choice. They're not choosing you. Why? UWP was great. Windows 10 store secure. Oh my God, Jez Corden, bootleg Jez. Oh, it's the wrap. They're going to wrap apps and all this shit. Oh, blah, blah, blah. UWP is dead. Know why? Because nobody wanted to use it. Dead. Choice. Use our tools. No, thank you. I am fine where I am. Choice. Publishers have choice. Gamers have choice. Call of Duty's on Xbox. Call of Duty's on PlayStation. Why aren't they choosing your platform? Why? Game's the same price on both platforms. Why are they not choosing you? You had Xbox Live. You invented, basically, you created console online gaming. Why are they not choosing you? I know Dreamcast had it, but Xbox really mocking the shit out of it. Why are they not choosing you? Why? Why are they not choosing you? You have the cheapest console. $299. Why are they not choosing you? Phil, answer this. Choice. Everybody got choice. You have a $300 console, $250 now. A $500 console. Why is the PS5, the $500 console, outselling you? Almost 2-1. Choice. Why aren't they choosing you? They're choosing the Switch. They're choosing the PlayStation. Hell, they're even choosing the PS4. $1,487. Over 95. Why are they not choosing you? Why? And everything you're doing with this legality, and I'm going to tell you right now, this Activision deal, the longer this shit goes on, the worse it's going to be for them. Because they're going to have to make concessions, and they're also going to have to really share the business of how they're leveraging Xbox with their business. We've seen so much dirt, 4th and 5th in the console space, 15%, no bigger than that with Game Pass. $2 billion in Game Pass, but really that's not revenue, and you're seeing more dirt. And they're going to have to reveal Game Pass numbers. They're going to have to reveal more and more stuff as this gets investigated. And they're already changing their tone. Satya's like, we'll still be here if it doesn't do gaming. And all they're going to do, if they don't buy Activision, they'll go buy somebody else. But it won't be as big as Activision. Because that's all they're going to do. And I want to tell you, this Activision deal is not going to do anything. It's not. It's a waste of time. Waste of time. And here it is. The New York Times says that there are signs that the FTC is building a legal challenge to the Microsoft Activision deal, calls it a long road ahead as 16 governments have been asked for approval and only 2, that's Brazil and the Middle East, have approved so far. This is a long road. This thing's going to go at least into summer of next year if they don't pull out yet. And you're going to hear more, we suck. How do you come back from that? These people that want Xbox to be in the glory days, how do you come back when your company is saying blatantly, we suck? We are not anything. We can't be better than our competition. We will never be better than our competition. After we spend $80 billion, we still won't be better than our competition. How do you come back from that as from a PR perspective? How do you seriously fly out there to Xbox and have to FanFest and have Phil Spencer sign and hug you? And it's like, dude, what are you doing? How do you come back from that? Yeah, and you know what's sick? Like, I think too that they weren't expecting this. Like the Andrew Dice Clay shit, where the people build their house right next to the river, and the river overflows, and they're on their roof, and they get interviewed, and they're like, "We weren't expecting this." Yeah, they weren't expecting this. Like, I don't think and I'm very surprised. My own opinion on this is that I'm surprised as to the insight that the CMA and you know just how really the scrutiny of this that's being done. Like, you know, I thought Microsoft would know better than this thing just flying by. And it just shows that this is all, and it's sad because it's all out of desperation. What's up, Jay? It's all out of desperation. This is a swing for the fences. I said it. These publishers are Ninja and Shroud for Mixer. They said, hey, we're never going to beat Twitch. We're never going to beat YouTube. Let's just buy the talent from Twitch and put it on Mixer and see if that injects attention. And it did a little bit, but not enough. And it wasn't sustainable because the people just found new streamers on Twitch, and Ninja never got anything higher than what he used to get. And he went running back after they fired him and paid him off. But it was a desperation move because they knew that they could never compete. So, and Sony is just going to be there because they don't want
You're my number one customer
to own the biggest franchise that they have that made all this money. They don't. And Microsoft could leverage in other ways. They could put the game there, but it having a free option or something like that. Sony knows how much they spent to get exclusive maps and features and modes and shit, and see how they pulled that mind share away from Xbox. Why would you want to give that back to them where Microsoft could leverage all that content, maps, played here first in Game Pass? It's the same game, but Microsoft could leverage all that stuff and don't have to negotiate anything. They make the game. They could do whatever they want. Play maps here first. Well, you got the game on your PlayStation. Shut up. That's what the deal said, but we never said that you can't do all these perks. Sony knows the power of that leverage. They know that stuff. And they're willing to spend money, and Activision's willing to do that for Sony. That's the thing. Like when other people say, like, well, Sony gets all these exclusive games, you got to think about how much these publishers want to put their stuff on Sony. How many are approaching Sony for potential deals? Because I can't imagine that Microsoft is letting these games like Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo and Sifu and Kena and Fist and all these indie games. Where is Microsoft making these deals? The problem is that their deals start with one word, Game Pass. And I think that may be a turnoff for a lot of the gaming industry. They may want to see how their game sells to make their money back as quickly as possible than to cut a deal with Microsoft when you work on a game for 2 or 3 years and Microsoft's like, well, we'll pay you like the Mafia. Well, we'll give you $10 million for the game. And it's like, well, I think my game might do more than $10 million. Well, we're doing $10 million and it goes on our service. We'll give you some royalties if it downloads more, but that's about it. But if I just go out there and put my game out there, maybe it does more than 10 million or 5 or 2,000. I'm saying 10 million. But once you're in Game Pass, there's no way. See, the problem with this, and I said that the issue with Game Pass as being a negotiating factor is that Game Pass is a deterrent. Because once you're in Game Pass, you can't go any lower. You're out there already. You expose yourself. You're out there. So for publishers, it's like, well, wait, all my hype, all the stuff where I could sell my game and see the real value in what people want so it helps me develop my next game, you lose all that. Because now you are, like Phil says, he said this in an interview with Giant Bomb, where he goes, you can't measure the A group with the B group.
You're my number one customer.
How would the game do in if it wasn't for sale, and how the game will be if it's for sale but it's in Game Pass? There's no way to match A and B. You can't match those two. Because once the game's in Game Pass, there's no other alternative to compare. And for publishers, maybe they don't want to do it. Because if it was so successful, it would naturally happen. And all this buying up publishers and all this other stuff and the lack of third party in Game Pass, how many devs come out say they're not in Game Pass then say we're launching in Game Pass? Just think about that. Everything that you see. And Sony doesn't want to give that leverage up. But if it's so great, where is it? Strong Gerline Herman with the $2 goes, but they got Requiem. They did. That was a big get. I think Requiem and Ninja Turtles were the two games that they got. But is that $180 worth? Fireworks.
That was sus.
I don't think so. Like, I think those are good gets, but there was nowhere near what you would think that they would go in the way they talk about it. Exactly. They can't approach our Xbox. It has to be Game Pass. The game night
1, 2, 3 with the 10. He goes, Phil, so Jim, Call of Duty will be on PlayStation for 3 more years. Jim Gordon Ramsay says, no. Months later, Phil, okay. Jim, 10 years. Jim goes, no deal.
And stop shouting! I'm not deaf!
Also, Phil, yeah, we want to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation for as long as they want to. And he said that, right? Game night, they finished the quote. He says, we want to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation for as long as people want to play PlayStation, Call of Duty on PlayStation. Very nice words there, Phil. Are you insinuating that you're going to do something to Call of Duty to make people maybe not want to play on a PlayStation? Listen, when they own the publisher, they could do anything. Game design, any release date, they have every power in their thing. They can't, if they're partnering to help support the game and co-publish, or like, there are probably some limitations, but when you own the entirety of the publisher, you own the heartbeat, you own the financing, you own the computers they're working on. That's a lot of leverage you have over the design and distribution of that game. I wouldn't want my competition to have that kind of power over me, especially considering that I'm doing so well and they're kind of like fluttering around. He knows it's desperation, and he knows all he has to do is go, do his Gordon Ramsay whine. It's raw deal. And that's it. Cry wolf, do whatever. Let them make justification of why, because I still don't understand the justification for it. Because I want Microsoft buy it to make it exclusive. Like just like they said, you don't spend $70 billion to keep the game on your competition. But they are. So as fans, why are you even excited for this deal? Like, all this crap should make you realize that it's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of games that you are not playing, that they decided not to release. Where are those games? Instead of dealing with Phil Spencer getting called in to sign somebody's ass, where are the game updates? They better be at the Game Awards. They better be there. Or you're buying some Xbox socks. I don't know. They got a pair of socks for you. But grind this. This Activision deal, I'm going to tell you, as long as this thing goes on, it's going to get messy and dirty. And Sony's going to whine and complain. But guess what? As Sony's complaining and whining, they're releasing God of War. They're releasing Horizon. They're releasing Gran Turismo. They're releasing Forspoken. Final Fantasy. They got Spider-Mans. They got the Wolverines. They got the Lord of the Knights of the Old Republic. And we don't even know half the shit that they're working on. And they got PSVR, which I still never got my email. Sony. Bitch Ryan. Come on now. Where's my email? I want my PSVR too. They got that too. Innovating. Moving forward. So while Microsoft is in this holding pattern, trying to figure out what to do with Call of Duty and Activision and trying to make themselves look weak, Sony's out there just crying, like,
You're my number one customer.
Elbowing people going, hey, I don't want them to mess around with my Call of Duty. And while they're doing that, Microsoft's distracted. And Sony's releasing games. Microsoft releasing appliances and socks. And Phil's love sack, whatever the hell the love sack thing is. They're trying to slap on everything but a refrigerator right now. For mindshare. They lost so much. And it's so long. That, come on. After a while, you got to be like, wake up, guys. Matt Booty said they got the best lineup. What? What? The dude said 8K and they put him in a grave somewhere. 8K potential.
You're my number one customer.
What? You heard how they talked about the console with 2 years in. It was a joke. They're not even at the Game Awards with nothing. You know they're going to try to drop some game. They got to do something. They don't have a game worth a damn in any of the categories. And trust me, Pentiment, you really going to sit here and die on the hill for Pentiment being in the Game Awards. Just like they try to make Forza Horizon 5 Game of the Year because it was the only quality game that they've seen in like 4 years since the last Horizon. Forza. Like, really? Are we trying to take the one game that you've seen that's good and try to make it the everything? Like, oh my God, Pentiment should be best book. There should be best action game, best adventure, best text game, best game based on a book made by Drew Howard. And like, come on, really? We're gonna die on that hill. That's what you've been signing up for, Pentiment at the Game Awards. Come on, cut off dates. Really? That's what you're paying Game Pass for? That's the vision that you had when Phil went on stage in 2018, said we got studios. That's what you said. That's what we need. That's what Xbox needed. That's why they were losing to Sony, because they didn't have games like Pentiment and Bleeding Ass. That's really? That's the missing beat. They're not choosing you still. Halo came out. Nobody's choosing that either. It's free to play, as Six said last week. And they got 4,000 people. 4,000 people playing it. Oh, but they're all playing it on Xbox. You think? I saw my list. The Winter Solstice, whatever the hell they released, had half the peak that Season 2 did. What do you think Season 3 is going to have? Nothing. It's nothing. They got to reboot the whole goddamn thing. It's done. Magnum Visuals with $2. He goes, bots are going to pay $360 for Call of Duty. Yeah, right? And that's always the problem. Like I said, like, that whole Xbox Live and Game Pass thing, that needs a revamp. Microsoft needs a wake-up call. They need to look internally to their branding and look at what they need to do, because they are dropping the ball. This exploration for 2 billion people that don't give a shit about your games, it's not working. One of my biggest videos watched here is showing that we go over that. It's not working. The numbers are not showing. Whatever numbers we have available to, this experiment is not working. And it's not a 1 year. This thing's been going on for 5 years, 6 years now. This exploration is not working. You may be getting more sales on Steam, but the problem is that the cost of quality oversight and the cost of what your developers in the games, like what Halo had to go through because of multiple development, the cost is not worth it, because you're putting out broken games that are not fully featured because of the development that you have on all these platforms. Try to satisfying the many, but not pleasing the most important group, the core Xbox owners, the people that will buy and spend the most. You taught those people not to do that. And they look crazy going on Twitter going, too much money. You've taught them the free sample. And now they got a taste. They don't want to pay. They don't want to pay for anything. Maybe they'll buy some socks, but they're not buying games. Season passes. 15,000 people watching Twitch and 2,000 people playing Halo. They're not giving their money to your battle pass. They're giving money to their streamer. Make it make sense.
You're my #1 customer.
It's not working. It's not. The Game Night 123 he goes with 5. He goes, they're excited by the false hope that they're getting revivals of their favorite dormant franchises. It ain't happening. Exactly, Game Night. They're not. They own Bethesda so far. How many games did they announce from Bethesda? Did Doom get announced? Did Wolfenstein get announced? They own Bethesda for over 2 years now. Right? Just over 2 years. Where's their slew of games from all their publishers that they're working with? Redfall and Starfield, that's it? That's all you got? You have nothing else to announce? You went to 3 game shows this year. Gamescom, a Smuggling Grape show in the summertime. What happened? You're showing up to all these shows and do anything. You have no games to announce. You have 40 goddamn studios. A whole publisher at that. You think Bethesda would have been this you think Bethesda, if they weren't purchased by Microsoft 2 years ago, they would have been like, hey, yeah, guys, we got Starfield and Redfall, and thanks, everybody. That's a whole Bethesda ZeniMax. Thank you very much. You think? I don't know. I don't think so. Bazooka Long Dong. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Pause that one. $2. He goes, Xbox just needs amazing games, and they're back in it. Yeah, that's what I've been saying, dude. How? And the thing is that, do they need to be all built from scratch? No. Do they need to be all 6 and 7 year developments? No, they don't have the time for that. But where is the curation? Where is the identifying of a great game to bring to that platform with proper marketing, proper reveals, and completeness? Where is that? That's the thing. Imagine we had God of War, Pokemon, and amazing if we had Halo be what it used to be. Or Gears come out. They're just going full years without a game. Without a holiday. This is 2 years. This is 2 times in 2 years they went a holiday without first party game. At the launch of the Series X and Series S, no first party game. They put Gears Tactics on there from PC, but no first party launch lineup. Not in a Miles, Demon Souls, or even Astrobot. That's 2020. Nothing. 2021, Halo comes out broken after 6 years and a year delay. Lacking content. Solid multiplayer. No maps. No Slayer. No ranking. Nothing. Co-op, single player, still thing, bare bones. That's your 2021. Forza launches. Great. Looks great. Great detail. Different background. Did they take it to the next level? Not really. Where are other vehicles? What's going on? I don't know. We're in Mexico now. Okay. Seems like a little migrate up there. Okay, whatever you want. Wait 6 months. The DLC is the same DLC that they used in Forza 3. Hot Wheels. What? Then you go a whole year of 2022 with no games. And the only game that you got, Crossfire X and Pentiment. And the only game that you release, and the last year they also had Psychonauts, which was delayed from 2020. And now he's going into this holiday talking about Starfield and Redfall. They better have release dates at this Game Awards show. They have a better kick-ass reveal. I'll be watching. And if they don't, you better be worrying, scratching your head. Because I remember January of this year, I was saying, where is Redfall, guys? Redfall was supposed to come out summer of this year. We have yet to see an update. I remember asking in January and February. Nobody was saying anything. And I remember people telling me on Twitter, oh, well, it's January. What are you worried about? Stop it. It's fine. Now they're the ones that pissed off that Xbox has no games. Yeah. It was February. Where is it? It's supposed to come out summertime. Where is Redfall? I don't know. Where is it? I don't know. Don't worry about it. Well, when do you stop worrying about it? And exactly, Josh, they need more than 2 games. Come on. Need great games. They need a lineup. Especially with Game Pass at the helm. They need a lineup. They need what Sony has. Sony has a lineup. You basically, if you don't know anything else, you know that you got Forspoken, Final Fantasy 16, you got Final Fantasy Reborn coming out late in the year, and you got at least Forspoken and Final Fantasy coming out in the first half. And PSVR 2 coming out in February with all those games, 11, 15 games that are coming out with that system. You're good for the next 4 months of early next year. You know what's coming. However, Starfield had a release date of 11/11. and a specific date, and it is some ambiguity now, 2023. Who knows? Redfall, summer 2022. Now, 2023, whenever. And is it going to come out and be a Borderlands? I don't think so. Borderlands with vampires? I don't think so. I think it's going to be a nice game, fun with friends, quote, on the box. I'll try it out, I guess. Looks all right. It looks like an arcane game. But Phil's winning awards, everybody. He won another award. The Video Game Critics Circle gave him the prestigious Andrew Loom Legend of the New York Game Awards in January. He's winning awards, man. He's whining and dining all of them. He's the biggest executive that I've seen be in the public eye without making games. Incredible. Robbie Bach, Ed Freeze, Shane Kim. They weren't even in the spotlight that this dude is in. And they were making games. This guy is doing interviews all over the place. Mr. Movie Star. Ain't releasing shit. Ain't releasing shit. And he's winning awards. Hey, what's up, Jose? How you doing, man? He says, Jez is going to eat that Aaron Greenberg cream corn casserole and Major Nelson's fruity carrot cake. Oh, damn. That's where that's going. Oh, shit. But Grind is an amazing show. I'm probably going to be coughing up like crazy now in the next hour. But we got through it. I got through the topics I wanted to get through. It's been wild, but I wanted to make sure we did the Gaming Grindhouse Awards. GrindsGiving. Thank you so much for all the super chats. Incredible support for being here in the Grindhouse. Dealing with my 15 minutes being late on that thing. But please, share the video out. Like it. Subscribe if you're new. And, well, we got one more here. Bazooka Long Dong with the 2 says the government should force Microsoft to create
You're my number one customer.
Oh, I don't want to interview. The government should force Microsoft to create 5 bangers. Hell yeah. They should say, or they, you know what, Bazooka, they should tell them, they should say, hey, you know what? You just bought $7 billion of Bethesda. What are your plans with them? Oh, Starfield's exclusive and Redfall's exclusive. Well, that don't sound great when you say Call of Duty is going to be everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, the carpet don't match the drapes here to be, hey, you know, like, they just bought a publisher. The ink is not even dry yet from the Bethesda deal. They just bought them 2 years. And what have they done? Made exclusive games. That's what they should have done. But how does that bode well when you're trying to buy another publisher for $70 million? But a good example, Big, hey, you know what? What are you doing with Bethesda right now? Show us what you've done with that publisher in your model. And then, you know, maybe we can evaluate how you might treat Call of Duty or Activision in that model, right? Well, oops. That's not a good example because you basically took 2 games and made them exclusive. Oops. After you said, well, Game Pass everywhere and more people to play our games. Well, what about PlayStation people that want to play Starfield, Mr. Satya Nadella? We're making more options for people to play games. The Satya Nadella, Satya, please explain to us. If your whole position is to make more people play your games, then why is a Starfield and Redfall on a PlayStation or a Switch?
And so everything that we're doing with our content, with our our cloud.
Yeah, right. That don't sound like more people to play your games. And that's the problem. The problem is that people want to celebrate more people to play their games, but deep down inside, they want exclusives because they want Xbox to come back. And when you're putting your games everywhere and celebrating that, you're basically killing any opportunity for Xbox to even do anything. But what are you going to do? more people to play our games. You just bought a publisher 2 years ago and made their games exclusive. Yeah, Sony did it too, but the thing is Sony's not the running around going like, that's the problem. The problem is that you're talking too much. You're tripping over yourself. You're stuttering Satya. You're tripping over yourself. Sony is not coming out going, yeah, Sony made Call of Duty shit. Sony bought, played all those games. But Sony, Jim Ryan and Herman Holtz are not sitting down in interviews all over the goddamn place with New York Times, The Verge, and going like, you know what? Everybody should play our games. Everybody should play it. No, they're like, no, bitch, we want to sell PlayStations. That's what they're saying. And PlayStation's the number one place. And then we'll put it where we want to put it. But right now, we want to sell PlayStations. Only place to play it is on PlayStation. That's the problem. You and Stutter and Satya are going out there going, whoa, 2 billion people, everybody got to play our games. Meanwhile, you're putting shit exclusive. Which is it?
Stop it!
Stop it.
Game over.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, they don't. They don't.
Games to our platform, because in the end I think the gamers play the games.
Of course they do.
They don't play the studios.
That
They
is
don't
true.
play the resolution numbers, right? They play the games, and we want to make sure the best games are there.
But if you're...
And I'll leave you with the quote of all. Hit that like button, everybody.
Enough from me. We're gonna have the games start talking.
And that is it, baby. And our closing credits. Thank you again, Grinders. Hey, shout out to everybody. Hit that like button, share it out.
It's second on
Man, it's always on Game Pass.
Games are coming back.
Happy GrindsGiving!
And they're all on Game Pass. Some of them like a requiem. What to play first and what to play last. Start at 2 ground, true and true.